And we are live. What up, Mika G? What up? What up? What up? We having technical difficulties, running all types of late.
He lying.
What's been good? How was your weekend, Mika?
It was good. It was good.
It was good. You do anything of significance?
Do what?
Did you do anything of significance? Anything major? Nah, nothing major.
Nothing major.
Nah. They had a little pop out here yesterday. Went out that way. Pretty clean, pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Folks gathered up at
I saw it on the internet, on Beyonce's internet.
On Beyonce's internet. Yeah, it was nice, man. It was nice.
That's how you say
Beyonce. That's how you gotta say it.
That's how you gotta say it. She's bougie.
Beyonce. Nah, it was clean though. It was nice. Just like it was real nice. It was real nice. But yeah, today
you got to introduce your show.
No, I'm not subbing for Dre. Gonna be on. I'm trying to introduce the show. I know I'm finna introduce it. I wasn't saying.
They thought this was the Dre Mac show. Oh no, this is the Blurred AF.
This is the Blurred AF. What are you talking about subbing for Dre? Wow, sub. No, I'm part of the show. Wait, have I been written off and didn't know it?
This is a trio thing.
I got written off the show.
Damn.
Now I got written off. We are co-founders. How you want to say that? Co-founders of this show.
Co-founders of this
co-founders. We are co-founders. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Archer. That's exactly right. They trying to R-truth me, man. Mm-hmm. Now, let's get this. Let's just get into it, Mika, because they write me off the show. So let me just play the intro.
What does this button do?
Yeah. What up? Welcome to Blurred AF. I am Bluminati. That is Mika G, always in the place to be. We are missing one. Dre should be on sooner rather than later. He washing his funky ass.
What's up, Junior Network? What's up, Jalen? What's up, Executive Judge? Try to take Blue out the show. Chillmonger.
Trying to take me out of the show. That's all right, Executive. I'm with you though. I still rock with you. What's up there, everybody? Watching. Got a dope little show for y'all today. I don't think we're gonna be on extra long unless Mika want to go like, Mika kind of be long-winded sometimes, you know what I mean? She's like, the hell I don't. That's y'all fools.
Y'all be like, so what do you think about the Marvel recasting of this character? Oh no, I think that's some bullshit.
Mika be like, don't like it. Next. But yeah, no, we should have a good show for y'all today, man. I want to start off with some trailers. Because I want to talk at this. Oh yeah, I see James McD in the building. What up, James? I want to talk about this Megan trailer, man. But before we play the trailer, can we just talk about the drastic change?
We got Terminator 2'd.
Like what happened? Yeah, but at least Terminator 2 kind of still was sticking with what's going. This is, to me, is a total 180 of what Megan. Of what we perceive Megan to be, because this ain't even a what would you consider Megan? Let me ask you that first. Is it a horror movie? Is it scary? What do you consider Megan?
It's a horror. I mean, anything that has to deal with anything that's trying to kill you is a horror, and it just so happens to be AI, that has been created. So with Megan 2, and if you haven't seen the trailer, I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it for you. We get a different Megan AI, but she doesn't call herself Megan. She goes by a different name. And now her goal or assignment or programming is to go after Jenna, very much like Megan went after Jenna.
Yeah, and then Megan ends up. Now that you say that, damn, it's Terminator 2.
It is Terminator 2. I mean, and then so Megan now becomes the quote unquote good guy, right? And now she's going against another AI robot that's trying to kill.
Should we play it?
Yes, play
Let's
this
play it.
so that they can see this.
Let me play this. Let me cue this up. This is.
I'm not gonna say that word of Terminator 2.
Let me do that. I bet I'm working with one screen.
What's up, Dre brother? I mean, I know your name. That's what
Dre brother.
He always be like, my brother's in the building. He don't never say your name.
What up, Dre brother? It's not working with this one screen. It's weird. So give me a second.
What's up, Black Panther?
What up? What up? What up? Yeah, let's play this. Mute.
I'll admit, there were some
Can you
bugs
hear
in
it?
that program. It's hardly fair to blame me for it.
You say you do hear it?
Yeah. I don't hear it. But one thing, I will do whatever it takes to protect Katie. What the hell is this? You put me in this plastic Teletubby?
Prove me trusted, maybe we'll give you an upgrade.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause it. That's Megan in the that's Megan's AI in that Teletubby robot safe thing. Right.
Which is a complete contrast to how Megan actually ended, because at the end of Megan, spoiler alert, hey Tony, what's up, Ty? At the end of Megan, it was insinuated that she uploaded herself into like an Alexa type app or Alexa type device, right?
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, for her to be uploaded into this Teletubby looking thing is different than how the movie ended. What's up, Lawrence? What's up, BT?
I guess they got to change. I guess they got to change things for
what's up
or whatever, which is what it is.
We have a problem. We're hunting an autonomous and named Amelia. She was built using your design for Megan.
So, Amelia is the new.
That's possible. We deleted it.
Apparently, you didn't.
AI, right?
Nothing in our arsenal can stop her. She's gone rogue, killing anyone who's contributed to her creation.
And that's kind of creepy. How she put herself together.
And you and Kitty are next.
I know how to stop Amelia. She's getting more powerful. Soon she'll be the most dangerous weapon on the planet. Put in a body and
let me pause it again. So I'm coming to you like you the Megan expert. So this yeah, that's what I was about to say, Tony. This new AI seems to be way more human acting, human, you know what I'm saying, than what Megan was.
But you have to remember, Megan started out as more robotic, but as she learned more, she became more human.
More human,
and
right.
If they're using the same AI tech from that they created Megan from, then Amelia is definitely going to be more humanoid because she's learning fast.
See, I was looking at it with her look. Like she looks passing. I use that. She looks passing. Like if you walk past her, you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't be able to tell her. With Megan, you kind of see, okay, is that real or is that fake? Like with Amelia, is like that's a real person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is like Terminator for real, you know?
And that's why I said this is Terminator 2.0.
Whip out my tongue and put me in a wheelchair.
Yeah. I was upset.
Look, she wants to help us. Everyone deserves a second chance.
Are we giving Bloomhouse points for this?
In order to catch up,
would you prefer a game? You can read at your own pace.
again.
She said, hell nah.
Anything you'd like to add?
I want to be stronger, faster.
Oh, now get fucking. I know we're gonna.
Hey, so remember the time I strangled you and set the lab on fire?
I just thought we had to play this trailer because I was like, this is just some of the most Ugh.
And while you're at,
know
make me
what
taller. All right, need sex. Let's get to work.
See, and that's what I mean. See how Megan looks, even like just there. She looks a little bit cartoonish in the face, CGI-ish a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like with Amelia, I didn't get that from her. Amelia looks like you and me, like some texture to it. Don't look just smooth skin. You know what I'm saying? Looks like a person.
Again, like Terminator.
Like Terminator. Call John now. Call for John.
Yeah, look who came out to play.
I was programmed to protect Katie. The only question is, are you going to stand in my way? Hold on to your
What is this, Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Oh man. I didn't want to go this route with me.
I'll make you a deal. You can kill Jana, but don't touch Katie.
Megan.
Who is that playing Amelia? Do you know? Is she somebody?
I'm gonna have to look it up.
That is crazy. That's crazy. I don't like that. I don't like that, Mika.
I told you, listen. Her name is Ivana Sakano.
Okay, never heard of that. Ivano Sakano. Never heard of her. Never heard of her.
Right. She was actually in that Star Wars movie, whatever. That one with the chick.
The one. Oh, that's okay. I know who that is.
And she also was in Pacific Rim, Uprising. She was also in The Spy Who Dumped Me. And that's about it.
Okay, I know that. She was in Ahsoka. She played the other female, the Jedi that was following underneath.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know who that is.
Ivanka Sioko.
Okay. But
she's from the Ukraine.
I do not like. They turned into an action. Like this is what you just said. Shark Boy, and Lava Girl, and
mixed with Terminator 2.
Impossible and like what is going what? And I'm gonna ask you again. What makes why the change? Like why? Could they not do another Megan? I mean, they did. They ran Chucky off at least a good 3 times before it just went crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like they couldn't do that with Megan. A different girl get in contact with Megan, or
Absolutely. And that was a question that was posed when this trailer first dropped. Like we couldn't get like another Megan, like trying to, reestablish, get herself back into a body, you know what I'm saying? And maybe they just couldn't figure it out. Maybe they just went this route because they just couldn't figure out how to get Megan back to being in a body without her going psycho again.
But that's what you want. Her figuring out how to get into a body, which would make her go psycho, and then she uses a kid to help her get into a body. That is horror 101, right? I mean, they did that with Chucky, right? I mean,
but we are still dealing with the same child, right? She's still trying to protect Katie, right? Like and it is smart because Jenna is a computer genius to go ahead and put Megan in.
Oh no, it's smart. I don't know. I think they might play themselves with this. I don't think this is because, for one thing, they're not gonna have the viral moment that they had because Megan was brand new and we got the dance and it just was, the creepy dance and all of that stuff. But even then, I guess if you go back and you watch Megan, a lot of that was there. I guess you know what I mean,
right? The story was there. Like I said, the ending of Megan does not gel with this sequel because at the end of Megan, it made it look like she was about to take over. Like she was about to like upload herself to all these different devices, which would have made a lot more sense, right? What's up, William? What's up, Tony? What's up, Toshiro? Yeah, that person.
Executive Judge says, this is a great trailer for the Megan sequel, but not a great trailer in general. I don't think it's great on either side. Me personally, I don't think it's great on either side.
He said, "Damn that."
Yeah, it just feels disjointed to go that route. What is Amelia's purpose, right? Like, she's coming in to do what? Because they turn, like, what are they doing? They fighting in underground sewers, and it's a commandos. What is happening in the world of Megan? Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, where did we miss the boat at? Where did nothing? You got nothing for me?
I got nothing. Like, I when I heard we was getting the Megan sequel, I was like, yo, like, they're literally gonna go, like, she's uploaded herself into, like, you know, the world's computer, and now all of these, you know, she's activated all of these Megan dolls and things like that. But
I mean, because I think it would have been a way to do it if, with her being, you know, the tech genius that let's say she gets another job working on tech, right? And she's put all of these things in place to try to keep Megan out, or to not replicate that situation again. Megan finds her way back in to finish, kind of try to finish the job. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever job she had wanted to do from the previous one, and she ends up doing it like bit by bit. Like, now, you know, what if they went the route of, and maybe I'm wrong, what if they went the route of, what is that? Jason Goes to Hell. Remember how Jason was passing from soul to, you know, spirit to spirit, but like internet wise, like, you're getting hunted by the AI of, you know what I'm saying, of Megan, until she gets her body.
No,
you see what I'm saying? No,
I already don't like Jason Goes to Hell.
Me neither, but I'm just
trying
that
movie was trash.
Now imagine if they would have did. Remember how Jason Goes to Hell started off with the FBI? It was some commandos. Some ninjas showed up to take Jason out and blew him up and shit. Imagine if they did that, but
not Megan X.
Megan X. I'm just trying to figure out a way how we get. And this movie could be dope. This movie might end up being, you know what I'm saying? It could end up being better than what we realized. Maybe this could be the way, or it could just be like you said. They couldn't figure out a way to bring it home, so they just had to go this way. Yeah, she is a military AI bot. But it's just because the Megan we know, and then what we're getting now, and they're going like comedy with her, you know, being inside the Teletubby thing. I don't know. Yeah, somebody said the Ghost in the Machine stories already been done, sir. Yeah, but they timeless stories, man. They timeless, because that you got to think about when dealing with AI. That's going to be the premise of a lot of stories, is the Ghost in the Machine when dealing with AI. That's going to be the premise until you get to something else, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't signing up for this one. I'm going to wait for this one to hit Peacock and move on with my life.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Gotta wait on Peacock. What y'all think about Megan 2.0? That's what they call it, right? Megan 2.0.
Megan 2.0.
What do y'all think about Megan 2.0? And is this reaching your expectations? When did it come out? When is it coming out?
I think it comes out in July?
June 27th.
Boo.
June 27th. That's right. Wait, this June? That's right around the corner. June 27th. Oh, man.
No, Dane C. He's
not Dre taking the...
He's not. He's washing his ass.
He'll be here soon. Dre be here soon. No interest, zero interest. Said, I'm tired of paying for every streaming service. Dang. Let me see what else. Remember when
yes, I do remember when everything good was on Netflix.
It was good. Yeah, Netflix was king. Netflix is still king, though. It ain't like they stopped being you know what I'm saying, king.
I can watch all the good movies on Tubi now.
Yeah, but Netflix still king. I'm just talking about as far as what they do. Tubi has taken over the TNT TBS aspect of cable television.
Not really.
That's what you don't think so?
No.
TNT and TBS was like the king of the rerun. the king.
I'm telling
of
you
the
right
rewatch.
now, you ain't gonna find Baby Boy on repeat on Tubi.
Is Baby Boy on Tubi?
It was at one point.
Okay, then that's what I'm saying. You know, TBS
right now, all the Jaws movies is on Tubi. So
yeah. So
50th anniversary of Jaws.
Tubi is USA, TNT, and TBS in one. That's what they are. That's what Tubi is.
And BET.
Yeah, okay, and BET.
And with all the bad black movies.
The bad black movies. Mika, what was the trailer you was talking about? You were
Oh, Black Phone 2.
Black Phone 2. Let's bring up Black Phone 2. For some reason. Give me 1 second. I can't hear none of these trailers. Seen them already, so I should be good on that. But
no, he had the bubble guts. I'm telling Dre, you said that.
They talking major about Dre, boy.
Right. You coming for his jugular.
What's wrong? Got the bubblies. Pause, damn it. And it is not pausing for me.
They sure did. They did air the Super Bowl. I watched the Super Bowl on Tubi.
You say you watched it on Tubi?
Yeah, I watched it.
Oh, they did. Yeah, you're right. They did. They did do that on Tubi, didn't they?
Oh, we got a $20 super chat.
What? From John Campy? What? Campy be showing up. Hey, Dre gonna be mentioning that. I think he must want a body roll or something. Let me.
You better not body roll.
Let me get. I got what you. So what? No body rolling? What you want to get?
Just body. Go ahead and body roll him. God,
let me give him a body roll. Let me give him this body roll. I think I gave him the other one last time. Let me give him this one.
Super chat body roll.
I'm Michael. You
Marlon. I'm Michael. John Kemp, hey man, salute. Appreciate the $20 super chat from John Kemp. He says, man, I still never opened Tubi or watched it. Is it worth it?
Yes.
I'm gonna let Mika do it.
Yes, Mika. It is.
Well, you know what? Let me advocate for Tubi too. I have movies on Tubi, so yes, Tubi is.
No, we're advocating for your movies.
Why not?
There is quality stuff on Tubi.
No, it is.
Like I've watched Friday the 13th remake on Tubi. I've watched Return of the Living Dead on Tubi. I've watched some quality movies on Tubi. But obviously Tubi gets a bad rap because the internet has taken to the bad black movies.
Yeah.
You know, front runner for Tubi, but that is not Tubi. Tubi you can basically create your timeline, your algorithm on Tubi by watching
what you're watching. Yeah,
what you
watch. Like
so,
YouTube or Instagram, it's catered to your watch. I think it does it better than other streaming services too. By you know what I'm saying? Like if you thumbs up something, it'll start showing you more of the things that you actually like. Some of these
like I like horror movies, so most of my Tubi algorithm is horror movies, and it'll show you like 80s horror, 90s horror, 70s horror, and then of course it'll throw in the made for Tubi movies. Like, but I don't watch none of those.
$20. Appreciate it, John Campia, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you, John Campia. Thank you.
Checking in again. This is the second time he done checked in on us, man. Hey, always come. We appreciate it. Really do appreciate it, man. Let's get back to this Black Phone trailer. Let me show this.
He probably does, Tony. He probably does. Blue?
What?
Oh, I thought we lost you.
Oh no, I'm here. I'm just trying to. I'm working with one screen tonight, Mika. My other screen went out on me, so I'm working with one screen. So.
Oh.
Yeah. You hear that?
Yeah.
Why y'all hear it and I can't hear it? Yeah, Tubi is a Fox property, but I don't know if that gives it a bad rap. I think by next year, Tubi gonna be out of this world. I think Tubi really gonna be on some. I think they changing the streaming game as far as.
Maybe.
I had a bad dream.
So is this gonna be a direct sequel? Like a direct from what happened?
I haven't even done.
Or is this a prequel? Like where's this time period at?
Let me do to the Googles.
To the Googles.
I haven't done my research.
It's a sequel.
It is a sequel.
Okay. But how close?
It is an adaptation of the 2004 short story by Joe Hill.
Okay.
Hello, Finnick.
October.
Did you
Let
think
me pause it because I knew we're gonna get hit anyway. But so how do you Moloch say new monitor money? I appreciate it, man. Let me oh man, I'm gonna give you Dre don't have nothing new on this side. I want to give you gang banging just because it's it's smoky. I'm gonna give you smoky. Gang banging. Appreciate the $20, Billy or William Moloch, man. I appreciate it.
Yes.
I'm gonna get my monitor right, man. Just for y'all. I don't even know why it's messed up right now. Anyway, I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know if it's a cable, if the monitor died. I don't know what, but it's wilding on me right now. But what was I saying? Oh, you said it was a direct sequel?
It is a sequel, but it's based off of it's an adaptation of the 2004 short story by Joe Hill. So basically, yes, the story continues.
So okay, so it's a continuation.
Yes.
Okay, not bad.
It's over. You got it.
Stop.
You of all people know the dead is just a word.
This seems a little bit more supernatural than the first, as far as the trailer. Can you hear me? No. Am I missing that? Or am I getting that wrong?
Mine.
We're gonna get hit over the head, boy. Hit over
What's up,
the
Torian?
head. But yeah, so did you get that? Did you get more?
It looks good. Don't get me wrong. It does look good, but it does feel more supernatural.
Yeah, it
in the first one.
Less ground, like that first one was more grounded. You know what I'm saying? This one seems, and with them, that first one was more. Well, I don't know. Just watching this trailer, I can't say what I can't say is not that, but it seems like the scenery. It's more places of things happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's moved to the middle of nowhere. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Versus being in a regular
environment. Yeah. Let me see. Lauren says everyone trying to copy Tubi free with ads. They should have been trying. That should have always been the model. That should have always been the model. Coming up brand new, like you not Netflix and you can't get it. It's easy, and it's easier for Tubi because they bought those licenses and things like that. So all they need really is ads to make money. It's kind of like, I mean, linear TV, you don't pay for linear TV, you pay for electricity, but you don't pay for CBS and ABC and all of that. They make their money through ads, you know what I'm saying? And once they figure that out, it's like the sky is really the limit, so yeah, this it just the supernatural aspect. It seemed like everybody want to change for the sequel. Is what I'm saying? It seemed like a lot of these sequels coming up is hey, it's not only let's try something different, like let's try something different. than what we was already doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And do you think this movie warranted a sequel? Do you think it needed a sequel?
I mean, honestly, no. But we here now, so might as well.
She said, "We here now, so let's watch it.
Let's roll with it."
Turin said the first movie had supernatural. It did. I'm not saying that,
but not as much as in this. There was a supernatural element to it, is because this kid was trapped in a place where people died. So it was different. This is out in the open. This girl has visions. Like she's seeing dead people. Like that's different. I mean, they're choking her while she's in bed. So like, yeah, it's different this time.
Yeah, this is the one with the kid locked into the basement with the landline, which I guess now they're outside. And that's what I mean by they're totally changing the dynamic of it. Because are they not? He's in a phone booth now. Is this phone booth all over again with But
like, how did you find a completely new house with a black phone in it in the basement?
Right. So now is it? Are we moving from the basement to the phone booth? Where does where does it take place? You know? Yes, but it was more grounded. So they can't find a black man to use the black phone.
No black kid. What we gonna run? And we gonna scream.
There were still supernatural elements in the first. Yeah. Everybody saying they like Blue. Shut up. What you talking about? The boy had supernatural powers as well, with him being able to communicate with the. Right. All right. Okay, people.
But I don't think it was necessarily supernatural powers. I think it was the reason why we're thinking it's supernatural is because he was talking to dead people. I don't think he had supernatural powers. I think the dead were trying to communicate with him. Right. So it was the only way they could communicate with him was through the black phone. They were telling him like, hey, he's going to do this. Hey, this is about to happen. Like they were literally setting him up to get away. So yes, there is a supernatural take in the original Black Phone movie, but it's not him having supernatural powers. It's the dead communicating with him through this phone. Right.
Mika, would you like to address this? He says, I like the Black Phone too, coming out for Halloween.
Hold up. I'm not a guest.
No, I'm not. I wanted you to address this.
Yeah, I'm not a guest.
Who said you was a guest? Huh? Who said? London calling, good day to you and get Stamina said that. Stamina, this is our show. It's me, Mika, and Dre. I'm sorry. Stamina, salute the Stamina's one. Stamina comes through. I know, right? Let me somebody give Mika a tissue. Mika's not a guest. Mika's everybody look.
I'm kidding. I don't need a tissue.
Me,
no,
Dre,
I'm not a
Mika.
guest. I am a co-host. I pop in every once
co-founder
in a blue moon. No, it's summertime now.
Where I couldn't even find where my comment that I want you to. Oh, here it is. I want you to address horror shows coming. Like, what is the best placement for a horror show to come out? Dre is in the building, y'all. He finished washing his ass. Hopefully, he smells good on the opposite side of that screen. He might still
got that
smell
cocoa
like
butter
y'all.
on his face. He's shiny still.
Say he done put the cocoa butter on. He around here smelling like.
I mean, that's crazy to walk in and say, "I hope you wash your ass." That's wild. That's wild.
Hope you wash that. I mean, hope you wash that. I'm just saying.
I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, you got to. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, you're supposed to wash it daily, at least. I mean, at least once a day.
Making sure you're good, man. Just making sure you're good.
Yeah, you see me. You see me up here shining like brand new nickel or at Diddy's house. You know what I mean?
Just shining. Wow. You know what? We're gonna sidestep
that's why Dave Chappelle was like, I don't know who he is, but he looks shiny to me.
Oh man. But yeah, Mika, horror movies coming out throughout the year. Is there a best time and place for them to drop, or do you believe, like he said, he likes the Black Phone 2 is coming out close to Halloween? Does that make the movie anticipation better?
Sometimes, yes. It depends on the movie. As you can see, Sinners came out earlier this year. Just imagine Sinners came out more towards October.
You
really
think it would have had a better run?
Oh,
you think it would have went ham, huh?
Oh, it already went ham. It would have.
I know, but I'm saying you think it would have. You think it would have got another 50 to 100? You think?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
It's been proven that if it's a good horror movie or a good franchise or anything like that, if it comes out more closer to Halloween, it does numbers. We ain't gonna talk about Halloween ends because boo.
but it did numbers too, though.
I mean, because what is it? It's a franchise that everybody knows about, right? Everybody knows about Michael Myers. Everybody was so excited to see how this story was going to end. So yeah, it came out closer to Halloween and it did its numbers and then it tanked. And because boo.
Boo. Oh yeah. Campia stepped into the building too, Dre, while you was out, man.
I just seen the super chat. So shout out to John.
Yep,
shout out to John.
I gotta jump out and then jump back in because my computer's about to reboot.
Okay, go ahead.
So yeah, I just seen it. I don't know exactly what the conversation has been, but
now we were just talking about we was playing some trailers, so we probably gonna get a major fucking hit because we was playing these trailers. Jeez. But the conversation turned into Tubi. And he said, he still hasn't opened the Tubi app, and he wanted to know if it was worth it. So,
oh, okay.
With me and Mika being Tubi veterans, we kind of
y'all are Tubi veterans. I still ain't really watched. I know I ain't gonna sit up here a lie. Unless y'all tell me to go watch something on Tubi, it ain't being watched. And honestly, because of how YouTube TV is. Shit, Tubi. Hey, as soon as Tubi start playing the NFL, I'm gone.
Hey,
God,
look, they like Mika said, they did the Super Bowl. I mean, I think they do.
I'm talking about.
I know.
The only reason why
it'd be hard to do local. I don't think they can do local.
Yeah, and that's what I'm about to say. The only reason why I got YouTube TV is because I get to watch all my local stuff and get to record it when I'm not there. So that's the only reason why. You know what I mean? They ain't see. Why? Yeah, I mean, yeah. What is going on? What was y'all talking about in the chat?
No, it was not us.
Look, we didn't do this now.
Your juggler all night.
What Dane C is talking about, that ain't us.
Exactly, that ain't us. Dane
y'all
came in with all the smoke, and I literally just been sitting here like
I am worried about what's going on before I get into these rooms. Because I don't even want to post that up. But it's the extra ooh in booty. You know what I mean? It's the extra ooh. Yes, it's too many O's.
Literally came in with all the smoke, and I was just like,
I'm just can I be clean? This is all I'm asking. Can I be clean?
But
I am worried.
Whatever Dane is talking about has nothing to do with what me and Mika we were talking about.
I just want to make sure.
He came in saying that you was taking a dump.
You were taking a dump. That's why you wasn't here. Yeah, that's what he said.
Yo, I
don't even know who that is.
Wow. Okay. Dane, no. I got through cutting my grass and I took a shower because it's hot. It was 87 degrees. Get it?
Dang, that's hot for y'all, huh? 87, boy. Good 87 here.
Yeah, you can take 87 because it really went from last week because it was raining 74 to 87. Because you got to remember I'm in the Midwest, so it's humidity. Yeah, it's
humidity. 64 to 75.
Wait, you talking humidity to somebody?
We ain't living in Florida yet.
Oh, right. yeah. Well, when I lived in LA, it wasn't because of the ocean air.
but it's
there's
not
no
humid there,
humidity because you're
Yeah.
getting that ocean breeze. Do you know what I mean? So I never felt that ocean breeze. Now, Houston, when I lived in Houston, I'm talking about go outside, you immediately are you're melting. Sweat everywhere, you're melting, draws all soggy. I mean, I don't want to say that because Dane C gonna start. You know what I'm saying?
Don't give him more ammunition.
No more ammo. Now,
When you in Louisiana,
it hangs on you.
It's just I want to go to Louisiana so bad. My cousin lived in New Orleans, so I want to go to Louisiana so bad. I'm mad because we was gonna take a trip to Baton Rouge when I lived in Houston, never went. So I want to make that trip one day.
Yeah, I think everybody
should
go
down
there. New Orleans at least once. Yep.
Yeah. So what was
you got the con now, man? Because
I
only got one screen, so you're gonna have to handle everything. And I've been hurting.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Dane, I'm glad you laughing. I'm so glad you're happy about whatever was on your mind. You know what I mean? Like, you know, whatever was going on. I'm glad you're here. Is it covered? What's up, DeAndre? What's up to everybody that's in the chat? I appreciate you guys that's up in here. I came in here, everybody left. So we try to get these numbers up. So go ahead and get the thumbs up together. Because I would have here was like 30 some odd people. And then now, okay, it just went. Oh my God, it just went right back up.
Yeah, we
so I don't know what's going on. But anyway.
Chat back jumping.
Yeah, I see it. Okay, we good. All right. Did we ever? Okay, so what was the last conversation you did? I came in on
Black Phone 2 trailer.
Okay.
We already watched it. You already have you seen it?
No. I at first I thought you meant, for some reason I had Black Christmas in my head and not Black Phone.
Shower brain.
Yeah, I heard Black Christmas is terrible. one of the worst movies that ever came to life.
I mean,
well, they said the original. Well, okay, so let me just say.
Wait a minute,
so,
which Black Christmas we talking about?
Okay,
this last one.
Okay, so okay,
no, this last one that just came.
Yeah, I was watching Nostalgia Critic, and he said that the original is a masterpiece. The remakes after that is trash. It is garbage spell juice
and
mixed
this one
in
was
with
trash
more maggots. And he said, yeah, the other one after that is not as worse, but it's bad.
Mika like, you agree? Disagree?
Not bad. The last one was trash.
Oh, okay.
He said, yeah. So because
I mind the other one. This other one, yeah.
The middle one, you didn't mind the middle one?
Yeah, the middle one was cool, but garbage spell juice.
Yeah. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. So I'm not even gonna comment on anything. If somebody tells me it's trash, I'm probably not gonna watch it. If you be like, because I don't want to waste 2 hours or an hour and a half or whatever. So I'm not.
Well, to me, it's got to be somebody I trust. Like if if you tell me, Mika tell me, but somebody just some rando.
If y'all tell me if the Angry Video Game Nerd says it's trash or Nostalgia Critic, I'm probably not gonna watch it. I'm just being honest. I'm probably not gonna watch it because I trust it, especially Nostalgia Critic. I really trust him with like his insight in movies. So I'll be like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna pass on that. But sometimes he be wrong. So you just never know. You just never know. Did you guys?
We can keep pushing.
Oh, okay. So what was the next topic after that? So I know you down the screen. Do I need to pull up our topic list? I didn't know you was down the screen, so let me just pull it up anyway.
I mean, we can get into, I guess the what James Gunn said about Super, because I think to me, what James Gunn said about Superman versus Fantastic Four.
Are you talking about the Superman versus Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
Before that, because I think I reposted it on or what's we call it? Is it? Dang! Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. Give me just a second. Hold on, because the ship's going down. Hold on. Hold on. I think, matter of fact, I know what's
Reboot.
Yeah, hold on.
You got to reboot too.
I mean, no, I gotta prioritize my internet to my laptop, and then kind of refresh just a little bit, and then it'll do it. So give me just a second. Real quick, let me try to get some. I know y'all in the comments like, what in the whole entire hell? Everybody, yeah, I
on
see
that
that.
dial-up.
Everybody's been laying off.
Yeah.
Today ain't dial-up. That's a fiber. That's a good old Google Fiber was like, not today, buddy. Not today. But hold up. Hold up. Okay, I'm back now. All right, we good.
The Tyrone Magnus.
So somebody was like, it's the Daffy's dancing next to him that makes it worse.
Oh, Dre. Let's keep it moving.
Oh man.
I'm
sorry, y'all. You know what?
Wow.
That's not right. that's not right.
That might be the funniest shit I've seen today. Oh man.
But sometimes we need a 30-second pause, so you know when things is going on and we got to refresh some stuff. Ooh. That's the perfect 30-second pause to get us right back energized, right back to where we need to be.
There go our super chat from Oh man.
You said that should be a super chat?
No.
Oh man.
Get us.
You better be glad I didn't put him on the head on somebody's head dancing. You know what I'm saying?
You should have put him on Daffy dancing. Oh man.
Oh my God. All right. Okay. That's not right. Mika's face was like Drake going to hell and I'm not going with him. I didn't do it. I
got just the same shirt.
Oh man.
You got this?
Mm-hmm. I got the same shirt.
Yeah, you know.
My Nas bigger though.
Your Nas bigger than
Oh man, we're not finna have the battle of the Nas, are we?
Oh, okay. All right, okay. Enough of the shenanigans. Like I said, anytime that we gotta just take a pause break, that is what's gonna play. So get him.
I know I'm clipping that though. I'm clipping. I am clipping.
Jesus Christ.
So anytime we got to pause for it's just 30 seconds. It's the time for us to reset. You know, it gave us time to reset my computer and everything or whatever. Mika's face is priceless. You're like, I'm just on the show. I didn't ask for that. I didn't. Why you put Sweet Joseph?
Sweet Joseph.
Because I didn't want to say the Lord's name.
Sweet Joseph. Sweet Mother Mary of Joseph. It just sound like what's his name? From the top. What's his name? God dang it.
Jerome?
I can't think of his name.
Morris Day?
Morris Day. Thank you. Morris Mother Day.
Mm.
But But yeah, so all right, let's get to all right, we're done. But I do kind of want to read this thread before while we get into that, because it's going to transition to what James Gunn said at the Comic-Con or CCXP in Mexico. And this is just basically him talking about Peacemaker and how that's what's basically going on with Peacemaker, and then we're gonna get into don't put that evil on Joseph. But in here he says Peacemaker's alternate self has a different suit with the new details. It includes a jetpack inverted dove of peace in different colors. Alternate Peacemaker's bike, also an Argus logo, which means that he is working for Argus in his universe. Argus is the Black Ops department responsible for Task Force X, the Suicide Squad. According to James Gunn, OG Peacemaker from season 1 is already in the DCU because he interviews with the Justice Gang in episode 1. Alternate Peacemaker is discovered in a pocket dimension. This probably means that the DCU Peacemaker is technically a new character on a new timeline, but has the same backstory as the DCEU Peacemaker. A bit like Flashpoint, new timeline with some retcons and some not. This could be wrong. Feel free to speculate. Peacemaker's dad, the White Dragon, is alive in the alternate universe. OG Peacemaker will probably discover him through the same pocket dimension he finds the alternate Peacemaker. Peacemaker's brother is also alive in this other universe. It appears that this character is an adult Keith Smith who never died as a child in the alternate universe. The 11th Street kids will face challenges. Their jobs are under threat because Idabio exposed Waller. Peacemaker is in love with Amelia Harcourt. They want to be recognized as heroes, but still are outcasts. The band Fozzy Shazam played a private show on the set of Peacemaker. Their song included "Oh Lord" are featured heavily in season 2, included in the recent trailer. The new creature appears. It looks like it might be a white Martian or a green Martian. It also could be a different alien or monster. Rick Flag Sr. will play a big role, including having a major fight with Peacemaker because he killed his son. If you enjoyed this thread, yeah. Okay, because I actually went too far. So that's what he says on Peacemaker.
That's a out to bring the son back, because the out was the son. Rick Flag was actually a fan favorite, so I think they're giving an out to bring Rick Flag back probably at the end of that season. That's what I think.
Which I know that Rick Flag. Well, if you since they did Creature Commandos, Rick Flag Sr. is in Creature Commandos, and for what James Gunn was saying, that this is all supposed to be canon across the board. So at the end of that, Rick Flag Sr. does go work for Amanda Waller. You know what I mean? Yep. So it would make sense if he does go back over into that universe, into this new one, and goes after Peacemaker for killing his son. So I could see that, I could see that happening since it is part of it. And then Chillmarker said, all I saw was James Gunn eating bugs. Well, the only reason why they did that, so Bucksalt, let me read your super chat. I wish it would stop with the multiple timelines, both Marvel and DC. Well, they had to explain the end of
Peacemaker,
the Flash movie, because it did create a new timeline, which was explored in the end of Peacemaker, because the Justice League comes at the end of Peacemaker. Because the Flash and Aquaman show up along with a shady version of Superman and Wonder Woman.
Shady version.
And they were all blacked out.
Yeah, they were blacked out. Buck, I'm with you. I wish they would stop with the multiple timelines. I think this makes a little bit of sense because I don't think James Gunn is going to run it into the ground the way Marvel did. If Marvel would have just came and did it, one and done, and we moved on, I don't think it would have been an issue. But Marvel's been trying to explain time travel, multiple universes, and time loops and all for the past 5 years now, and they haven't gotten anywhere. So I think James Gunn does this with Peacemaker, calls it a day, and moves forward. That's it.
Yeah, it's just to explain why the character is in there anyway. So I think that's the whole idea of it. But he's not he's worried about gods and monsters. He's not worried about
Yeah.
none of that stuff. But let me go ahead and hook you up with the super chat.
Gang banging, gang banging, gang banging.
Appreciate it. Did y'all get John Kippy a gang banging?
No, we gave him a body roll because he had like the body roll last time. Remember, he had like the body roll. I gave him a body roll.
Not Meek and rolled her eyes. It's like so, but yeah. So I think because they did basically the DCEU did Flashpoint. It was terrible, but it was a version of Flashpoint at the end of Flash. That's why you can now reboot this whole entire thing. You can explain, briefly why Peacemaker is in the DCU, which makes sense. That's a pocket universe. The DCU was over. We're moving forward. You know what I'm saying with this, and I believe it's probably going to be talked about at the beginning of the season and then moved on because nobody cares. Yeah. Yep. So James Gunn is calling for a calm as fans stir up a Marvel versus DC fight over Superman and Fantastic Four, both to hit theaters in July. When asked about the so-called superhero showdown, Gunn responded on Threads saying there's room for both movies and show support for his former Marvel colleagues. The fan asked Gunn on Threads if he had anything to say about Fantastic Four, Marvel's upcoming July release. The question hinted at growing chatter online comparing Marvel's reboot to DC's Superman reboot, both big summer releases. Gunn replied, "They came out 2 weeks after us. There's room for us both. I love my friends at Marvel. I can find whatever discussion you want to find online. I'll focus on all the positive around the films instead of getting sucked up in online fan wars." All right. So I'm gonna just read this real quick and then we could just discuss this. With Superman hitting theaters July 11th and the Fantastic Four following on July 25th, fans are naturally drawing battle lines. It's not the first time Marvel and DC had gone head to head at the box office. It won't be the last. But Gunn's comment tries to redirect attention away from fan feuds and back on the films themselves. What do you guys have for that?
I want Mika to go first. What you think, Mika? Do you think there should be competition? Do you think he should be discussing competition?
No. He's worth more.
So you fine with him just saying, "Hey, fans, just enjoy both movies and call it a day."
Period. What's wrong with that? What's
nothing? No, there's nothing
wrong with enjoying both movies. What's wrong with this man saying go and enjoy both movies?
There's nothing.
Y'all want this man to have beef?
Yes,
pretty much. I kind of do.
Yes,
I want this to turn into.
Yeah, I want the Monday Night Wars. That's what it don't have to be malicious or ill intent, but yeah, I y'all was the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? The previous regime before me let things go awry. I'm here to fix it, and we finna whoop y'all out. Like, it ain't gotta be how I'm saying it, but they come out 2 weeks after us. It's room for both movies. That diplomacy shit, fuck that. Let's get to it. I got Superman, the biggest superhero of all time, on my side. We finna come in and whoop ass. Like, yeah. That's what I would like to see. I would like to see.
There's no hate. There's no hate is a lot.
Not brothers Jordan's level of hate.
The way I interpret it is that this man is trying not to burn a bridge, just in case other side of the bridge.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what they did to this man?
That's what I'm saying. Like, even though they did him dirty, even though they did him dirty,
and I'm not telling him
the man is not trying. The man is not. He is trying to be civil about this, right? Because you never know.
Okay, so this is how I look at it. I don't think there was nothing wrong with James Gunn said, because in the back of James Gunn's mind, he was like, I can't wait to smash these motherfuckers. but I gotta play nice.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I gotta play nice. Hey, look, I want them to succeed.
Exactly.
Go ahead, do what you do.
He is playing
But
the
I
game. He is playing chess, not checkers.
Exactly.
So
he's
sitting
sitting
in
in
the
the
checkers
back.
move right here. I need a king me, bitch.
No,
That's what I need.
and that's exactly what.
Right, because the king me's gonna come in the box office.
Exactly. So let's say, like, let's say James Gunn went on Threads and was like, I want all the damn smoke. F you, fantastic.
I'd have been right there.
And
Retweet.
Marvel as a whole company.
Threads would have been lit. The old Threads would have been lit. If he came out, fuck you in the click, you came. Yeah.
Right. If he came out guns and smoking like that, like, and then what if the numbers for Fantastic
don't
Four
do it.
right, don't do it. Now to be, hey, remember all that shit you was talking on Threads. You remember that?
Yeah,
you
don't want Superman to come. You don't want, for one, you don't want to talk crazy, and Superman really underperforms.
Right.
Like I'm talking about really.
But at the same time, I think it benefits both, though. I think it benefits both.
Yeah, but you got to look at it like this. The last Superman movie was Man of Steel, right? Even though people like Man of Steel, I'm talking about solo movie, not ensemble movie, solo movie. Everybody likes Man of Steel, even though it's not really a great Superman story. It's still good. It's still good. Right. So and plus people have been chattering about Henry Cavill's by Superman, Henry Cavill. If this month comes out a wet fart, man, he gonna be looking stupid, talking crazy.
Exactly.
So you gotta chill and let the movie talk by itself. Then afterwards, you know what I'm saying? Fantastic Four is a group, and Marvel is a group.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm waiting on.
And Superman does do better than Fantastic Four, then talk your shit.
Well, I'm okay. I can be patient. All I'm saying is, I'm tired of the placating to kumbaya, because right now in the fandom is a lot of people talking about toxic fandom. I think competition is good. I think let's compete.
Yeah, but
let's be friendly with it.
But it's different between it's a difference between
executives and the fans.
It's a difference between, because there is a lot of toxicity online that's ridiculous.
Right.
Even toward James Gunn, like they're like, okay, you should have just kept the DCEU. I didn't want you anyway. Zack Snyder should have been running the DCU instead of James Gunn. We don't want Guardians of the Galaxy in my Superman movie. I'm like, it's ridiculous. Like you haven't even you don't even know what the movie's about. So you haven't even gave the movie a chance, because it's still, at the end of the day, it's still art. And that's why I gotta let a lot of fans know that you might disagree with some of the directions. Again, I always use Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Black Panther Wakanda Forever as a movie, as art, as artistic expression, as far as story-wise, beat by beat, plot, is a good or to great movie. It's a bad Black Panther film because of obvious reasons, but if I'm looking at it in an artistic standpoint, it's absolutely gorgeous. Same thing with Eternals. It's still a movie. So what are you going to that movie for? Are you going for the art, or are you going to complain? If you're going to complain, then why are you spending, $12 to, to $14, $15, $20 plus popcorn? You just spend $80 to watch something to complain about. That's ridiculous. Right. That's what I have a problem with the toxic fandom. It's in everything, though. It ain't just in superhero movies. You see it all over the place. So that's what I don't want. Don't go to the movies just to shit on, just to say, oh, well, Fantastic Four is better or Superman is better. Watch both movies and see what you think.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I want to engage in the competition, right? So meaning it ain't just picking I don't want the competition to divide. Like when back in the day when WWF and WCW was doing what they was doing, we was watching both. Yeah, you know what I mean? Both. And then we'll go to school the next day or whatever, and we'd be like, nah, WWE or WWF whooped up on WCW tonight, or WCW did, or did you see? Yeah, it's to get if you want this
it's to get the people talking,
you want this genre to win, you need something on the fan side. And it ain't just everybody saying, oh, well, we just need spectacle. No, you need the fans to want to be fans again. You see what I'm saying? And now, I don't think we're getting that.
Right. Let me get to it. Let me hook up the super chat, and then I'm gonna come back kind of with my thought. Hold on.
I done came up, got my name up. So when they speak of who blinged up, I'm who they bring up.
All right, Mika, what do you as far as that? What are you actually seeing? Do you see like the toxic fandom and what it could be, or are you saying, you know, it's still healthy competition, is still good?
I mean, again, if James Gunn got on Beyonce's internet on Threads and said and was like F Marvel as a company,
as a staff, as a mother,
and as an establishment, as a crew,
and if you like Marvel, you too,
right? Like if he had jumped on the internet and started doing all that, like,
wow,
yeah, you're just gonna create that toxicity that somewhat, I ain't gonna say somewhat, that already exists, right? Like, because fans are, like you said, fans was already attacking him as far as him doing Galaxy and this and all this, blah blah blah. But also it goes back to what I was saying before. He's trying to keep the peace because he knows that there will be some Marvel fans that will come for his neck if Superman bombs, right?
Well, that's gonna happen anyway, though, Mika.
But you don't want to add more fuel to the fire, because what they're gonna do is they're gonna be like, hey, this you?
Yeah.
Remember that tweet? Remember that tweet, big dog?
Remember this thread you posted?
He's just gonna have to get the scrubs. You're gonna have to see the day
right.
of, like as soon as that first day, like that Thursday, that Friday.
Screenshot everything celebrities do. There's a fan out there that has screenshot it.
Right, they got a screenshot of it, right?
Yep. So it ain't going nowhere. You put it out there, big dog. So it ain't going nowhere. All I want, honestly, because this was like this back in the day. All I want is two companies to make fantastic movies. Because back in the day, we were watching. If you were watching X-Men and Batman the animated series. You know what I mean?
Right.
And nobody went to school was like, oh, you gonna watch that? Well, I'm watching. No, we like, man, both of them are good. Mm-hmm. So in a certain essence, yes, I want just both stuff to be good, because the more good stuff that they make for both companies, the more we get a lot of the stuff that we probably won't. You know what I mean? You might see some, T'Challa come back. You might see Icon. You might see Static. If these things are making financial money.
Right, and I'm with you, but the thing is, the reason why we were getting the quality that we was getting back then is because they were in competition with. At the end of the day, they were still in competition with each other, right?
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, Warner Brothers and Marvel, Warner Brothers and Disney has always been in competition with each other.
You know what I'm saying? So they were like, oh, okay, Batman, X-Men, Superman animated show come out, Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were going at it. It's just we wasn't as fans looking at it that way, because we was just consuming, just eating. You know what I'm saying? Now I think it's kind of past that, because Marvel is on a downswing and DC already had their kind of rock bottom moment and they trying to climb up out of the crevice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, the best way to get these.
Zasloff is doing over good God.
I think he inherited some bad stuff over there, man. But and now he just, do I want to split? Do I don't want to split? But anyway, to get them back to being able to compete steel sharp and steel tight situation, that I need good controversy. That's what I would say. Good controversy. Give me some good controversy. Give me the right propaganda. You know what I'm saying? Give me that. That way, when Marvel looks across that aisle, they be like, oh shit, DC might be over there working on something. And when DC look across the aisle, be like, oh shit, Marvel might have something in the tuck. They gotta work and give the best product out. They can't be giving us Agatha. They can't be giving us She-Hulk and just expecting people to show up. They can't just be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just give us Flash and think people gonna show up because, oh, I'm DC or I'm Marvel. No, now you actually got to work for the viewership. Now you see what I'm saying?
I agree, but Mika, do you agree that DC Taylor Swift and Marvel's Beyonce?
Wow, no, DC is not. Well, you asked Mika. Go ahead, Mika.
Wait,
I asked me.
That's wild.
I asked this because Baby Tashiro puts that out, and then my eyes immediately went to it. Was like, oh wow.
That's wild. I mean, but if we're gonna use that analogy, they both doing numbers.
No,
that's very
who?
Well,
Taylor Swift
DC
and Beyonce.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
Beyonce
those two. I'm
Marvel
talking about
DC.
the DC and Marvel now. No,
Yeah.
that's
I
why
mean,
I'm
they
like,
were at
nah.
one point.
Yeah. Mhm.
They were at one point, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, DC is because even when Batman v Superman came out, it still didn't make the money it thought it was gonna make because Captain America. Now, and again, I agree with you.
I think that was stupid to
this
think that they was gonna make
aspect.
$1 billion though.
Well, I agree with you like this because remember when Batman v Superman was announced, right?
No.
Guess who greenlit Captain America: Civil War? Kevin Feige. And Kevin Feige put it right next to Batman v Superman and let them fight it out. James Gunn, hey, look, yeah, I want them to succeed. I want them. I just got a little Superman. I just got a little Superman over here. And then as soon as you hit that $1 billion, I want him to come out. Y'all didn't hit no money. Y'all didn't hit no money.
They're gonna play that New World Order.
Now they gonna come out with the wolf pack.
Oh, with the wolf pack.
They gonna come out like, oh, because y'all didn't make no money. because seriously, back in what was that, 2016? There was 2016 when Batman v Superman came out. They literally announced the movie. Kevin Feige said, I'm greenlighting Captain America: Civil War. They wasn't even on the slate. It was supposed to be a totally different movie just to compete with DC. Nah. If I'm James Gunn, like, I play nice. I got y'all. And then have T'Challa show up in the mid-credit scene of Superman.
Now DC played their hand wrong with that. That's all that was. Like it should have been another movie in between. It should have been a Batman movie, then maybe not Iggy Azalea. That's crazy. Iggy do numbers, man. Why you be playing? We act like Iggy ain't out here doing numbers. She be doing numbers.
In Australia.
She be doing numbers.
In Australia.
Hey, do numbers where you do numbers at.
In Australia. That's like David Hasselhoff being a star in Germany.
Doing what they doing, man. Less of the Agatha Slender I got there in the end. Talk down on She-Hulk forever.
No, Agatha wasn't bad. Agatha is just, I don't get it. I get why they greenlit the show because they were pushing for champions or young Avengers or whatever they gonna call. So they had to find a way to get Billy in here or whatever. But it wasn't bad. It was just like,
I would say it was ill-timed. It was not, for me, I would say ill-timed, not needed.
It could have came out now and I would have liked it more. You know what I mean? Because at the time it dropped, I'm like, what does this have to do with the multiverse?
Right.
So, and then they was, and all that other stuff. But yeah. So what do you guys think about this story? Do you want more competition from DC and Marvel? Put it in the chat or in the comment section below. Megan 2. Now, when I went to go see it, I immediately hit up Mika was like, is this supposed to be I'm Megan here? She was like, no. Because I'm like, why is Meg? Okay, so we're in Terminator 2 era, Terminator 3, Genesis. What is going on with Megan? Is she this Japanese anime that we downloaded? We getting the Japanese anime fight? What is going on? We
tried to explain. We have no words, Dre. We
right. We already
we went over.
Oh, you already talked about that?
Yeah, I mean, I'll let you rock though. No, go ahead.
Because we can talk about it.
Maybe you got an answer that we don't have because we was like, we don't know what.
I've never seen Megan, let alone I'm watching.
Oh, you ain't
I'm
seen
watching
it?
the trailer. I ain't seen it, so that's why you immediately
watch Megan.
Yeah.
But then what does that have to do? Now I know Megan was like, that's what I was like. I was like, wait a minute. Now, for what I understand, she was a uncontrollable robot who was trying to protect the little girl who was the daughter of the lady, and she basically tried to kill everybody because she was protecting the girl, right? Yeah. That's the basic premise, right?
What's up, Pam?
Sure.
What up, Pam? He said, sure. But the basic premise, she wanted to kill everybody to protect the little girl because she was crazy.
Well, so she's an AI robot, right? So she over time she started learning more and more, and
so
because
this is a companion.
Yeah,
yeah, in a sense, yeah. But
Yeah,
from
so it's
a
companion. Okay.
from a younger doll sense or whatever. But the more she kept learning, the more she kept saying like, "Oh, I have to protect Katie. That is what she was programmed to do.
Oh,
she's programmed to protect Katie.
Protect Katie. Yep.
And so anything that caused harm to Katie, whether it was a dog, another kid, or a grown adult, she took it too far. She took it seriously. She took it literally.
So she went on the internet. She got 5 seconds on the internet. I was like, nope, I got to protect Katie at all costs.
No,
was you on Twitter?
As she was, because she's AI, she was constantly learning because she was connected to the internet. So she was constantly learning.
Yeah, she's Ultron.
Ultron.
Ultron went took 5 minutes on the internet. Was like, I'm burning this bitch down.
Burn it down. Gotta get rid of these humans.
But yes, that was the whole point behind it. It was she was a supercomputer basically, and she took her programming seriously to the point where she was like, I will let no one come in between me and Kate.
But now she's like, you know what? I'ma just get another robot, and I'll just fight.
No.
Did y'all watch the trailer? Did y'all already play the trailer?
We watched it.
Let me go check to see if I'm monetized right there, because I'm probably gonna get hit.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure we've been hit. Yeah, we gonna get hit.
Yeah.
Blue played the whole thing. Shame.
Oh yeah. And it's universal. Yep. But no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, this was different. This was different. This is a brand new. This is a completely different robot. We've been Terminator 2'd. Completely new robot. She put herself together. She has all the AI tech from the first Megan, but she is better.
Yeah.
So I wonder who she's protecting, or is
nobody. She's out to kill Katie and Jenna.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why. Like, is this the company putting a hit out on? Probably. You know what I'm saying? Is that what this is? So they use AI because they thought, I don't know. This is.
I'm thinking that that's what's it. I think this is the company put a hit out against Katie and Jenna, and they lost control of this robot.
Telling you, if we get a call for John now. If we get a call John moment, that's fine.
John Connor.
Yeah.
Call Jenna.
Call Jenna.
That's funny.
Nah,
that's hilarious.
Because when I saw it, that's why when I put it in the chat, I was like, did y'all see this Megan 2 trailer? Because I woke like what was I watching? It was something I was watching, so it went to the next episode, but it plays the ads, and that ad popped up, and I was like, wait a minute.
Call Andy.
Call Andy. Andy. But now the ad, the trailer started playing. I was like, wait a minute, this is not
Megan so we 2.0. Can't get Chucky. We can't get Chucky versus Megan up in this.
Nah,
yes,
Chucky,
we can.
I don't think, from what we watched, I don't think Chucky won't none of Megan, bro.
Chucky's not. I mean, unless we're talking about that trash remake. Are we talking about the trash remake?
I don't think it was.
You didn't like that? But you didn't like Mark Hamill's Chucky?
I liked Mark Hamill's Chucky, but I didn't like it as much as the original Child's Play. But I don't think it was horrible. I've watched horrible. I don't think it was horrible.
The whole premise behind the original Chucky was that this man transferred his soul into a doll.
A doll. Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. Like the whole premise behind the remake
wasn't it the dude who did the original Chucky did this one because he didn't own the rights no more to Chucky?
Yeah. Probably. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that was the reason why.
Now he did it for Tupac. Oh Lord.
He did it for Tupac.
Y'all are wilding in this chat.
The chat is on fire today.
What was y'all talking about before I got in?
We wasn't talking about nothing. The chat been on fire. Now he did. Go sit down, both of y'all. Go sit in the
That's
corner.
what Megan doing it. Megan doing it for Lil Saint. That's why she
doing it for Lil Saint.
Not Lil Saint.
Oh man.
Not Lil Saint. But yeah, I was just what because again, I did not know what was going on as far as that. I was confused. I was watching it and I'm like, what is the whole entire hell? I was like,
Agreed,
did she
Tony.
learn the ninja moves? I'm like, oh my God.
It turned into Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah, like you ain't see her like skydiving into the compound.
Yeah,
I'm like, what is going on?
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I did.
She's like, I'm a superhero now.
She's standing on a mountaintop with a bird screeching in the back.
It's weird because she looks weird. She looks like a real life anime doll or one of those.
She do.
When a robot, so you know, somebody go get when they look
like one of those. Yeah, one of them.
Yeah, she look like one of those robots.
Yeah,
that would you look. It's Spy Kids, not Spy Kids.
Look like one of them breakfast robots when you're hungry.
And no, we don't. Daisy has been. What is going? Oh, dang.
They already did. They already made it.
They made like 3 of those.
They made 2 of them.
I mean,
go watch
technically, that's what
Companion and go watch Severance.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's basically what Companion is.
Yeah, go watch those 2 movies. They already made it.
You find though that movie is gonna make money.
No, it's gonna make money probably.
Just for the
no, like again, what did I say? This is now a franchise. We've got a sequel. You've now created a franchise. Yeah. So of course it's gonna do money because the first one did money. Because it's Megan, right? Even as ridiculous as this trailer looks, people are still gonna go watch this movie. So
yeah. Puma Lee, yeah, man, it's a lot going on right now. So I mean, I get it. You want to keep a franchise going, but is this the way you really want to do it?
Yeah, they went,
work for Terminator.
Exactly. I was gonna say
Terminator wasn't a babysitter for your kid,
right?
You know what I mean? Like Terminator's a lot different.
I mean, Mika kind of made me see the light with the because at first she kept saying it was Terminator 2, and I was like, yeah, but not. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, nah, this is Terminator. This is like to the T.
Terminator 2.
Yeah, to the
T. Except this new doll doesn't turn into liquid.
Yeah, because he was sent back in the past to protect the family. Yeah. You know what I mean? While the new robot is set to kill John Connor. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's still one of the best sequels of all time.
No, most definitely. It might.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing. This is we have been T2'd.
Been T2.
It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna make the money as T2. I mean, I guess.
No. It's not gonna make the same money as T2, but this is basically T2.
Yeah. But then, if you go from does Megan have the Megan has a horror aspect to the movie? If
you finna ask the same question I asked me.
I know.
What horror you think out of this?
There is no horror in this. I literally told Blue the same thing. There's literally there is no horror aspect to this second movie. They literally went from a horror movie to an action movie. It literally is an action movie now, like with probably like a little sprinkle of horror in it. Like it might be like there's one scene where she snaps dude's neck and turns his head, faces the other way.
But Arnold,
so it's Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like it's giving. This is again. This is why I said it was T2. This is T2. Like this is what we're getting.
Because technically, if you look at Terminator, it's technically kind of horror-ish, mixed with you know what I mean. Because it's not the action of the other one. You have a big gigantic robot that's trying to kill Sarah Connor.
The first one wouldn't be horror. The first one, you got a murder bot chasing after you.
All of that coming out the corners. Yeah, so it's technically it's weird science for this generation.
It is not.
No,
it's not weird science. It's not that.
Trust me. I wouldn't mind a weird science for this generation, though. I think that'd be dope.
It wouldn't work.
I know we couldn't do it that way. No, I know we could.
You got to put that on Tubi.
They put that on Tubi.
You got to. If you want to remake it, like almost one for one, you got to put it on Tubi because it would never. Because it's too many Karens and all of that is.
You know what it'll be? It'll be like some anime character come to life that they done put together. That's what it'll be. That's what it'll be.
You're not lying though, because it's
or somebody out of a game or something like that. some gamers.
Oh man, I can see that. And they just, oh my
Yeah,
god,
I'm
the
telling
game. They already be super freaky about some of these characters.
Yeah, they do.
They mad. That's why I said. The Last of Us. They are mad that that Isabella Ramsey, because she ain't sexy enough. Like, where do you watch it? Where do you play this game? Do you pause the game at one point? I mean, you know what I mean, and go back to, because I'm just saying, some of these cats is wilding when it comes to these games. So I ain't looking for sexy. I'm trying to beat the game. I ain't be like, oh, this animated character on my.
While you trying to beat the game, they trying to beat something else, Dre. So.
I was going to say some of Mika's faces.
That's why I said it, because I looked at
punching it. All right. Drake, Mickey, and Blue, are you surviving a horror movie?
Oh, Blue and Drake not.
Oh, so what?
What?
Hey.
I'm taking what? Scary Movie 2 approach, getting in the van and getting the hell up out of here.
Yeah.
Mika, why do you think we would not survive a scary movie?
It's only one final girl. Duh.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right.
Tina is wild. Y'all wild in these comics.
Thank you.
No.
There's only one final girl.
While you're the final girl, I'm the black dude hopping in the van.
No,
and
there
I
is
come
no
back
black
at the end
dude
of the
that
movie.
hops in the van and leaves.
Yes, it is. Scary movie. Scary.
Scream 2. Let's see.
3.
You're the black nerd that knows too much. You the first one to go. Me and Blue gonna make it to the end.
No, what the hell?
See, what's gonna happen is we and Blue gonna be like, we made it. Blue gonna be like, we made it, Mika. And then the killer gonna come out of nowhere and be like, and I'm like, no, and run in slow motion and get in and hop in the back of somebody's
truck. But that's a vibe to the sequel. You saying Dre's the nerdy guy who gets killed the first?
First of all, you're the nerdy girl who knows all about horror. You are done.
Okay,
you are done. I'm the dude who getting the hell up out of here.
Let's be real. I'm gonna make it to the sequel because what happened to Randy Meeks? He was the nerd that knew too much about horror movies and he made it to the sequel. So I'm making it to the end.
I get injured. I'm just in the hospital.
Hey, Tony. That's what I'm with her. Hey, right here. Yeah. I'm with her.
That's what I'm saying. Lawrence, Blue gonna go out fighting. Like it's gonna be me.
And then he gonna get his punch. He gonna get his head punched off.
No, I'm not.
No, not that type. Not. It's gonna be like Anaconda is a good analogy. So like Dre, you gonna get taken out. Like
no, the hell I'm not.
And it's gonna be me and Blue, and we're gonna be fighting the creature, and then like he gonna get taken out, and then he gonna like Mika, save yourself, and I'm like, I'm already halfway there.
I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm getting in the car and I'm gone. I'm gone.
Open credits.
Chill said Mika lasted to the opening act of the third film.
They'll kill me off in like the fourth film, like off screen, kind of like how they did.
I honestly, what Chill said, that's what would happen, because that's what Friday the 13th did. Every time there was a final girl, they got killed in the sequel.
Yeah.
Lawrence, my ass is gone. Soon as trouble, I'm out.
That's what I'm saying.
Gone.
But see, he'll get in the car and then not realize that the killer is in the back seat.
First of all, I'm checking the goddamn car. There's no way I'm getting in the car. I'll pop in the trunk.
Exactly.
I'll pop in the trunk. I'm opening up all the doors.
While you checking the car, the killer gonna come up behind you, be like, bloop bloop.
I am not going out like Julius. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
See, this ain't scary movie when you grab the banana instead of the gun. No,
everybody said I'm making it to the end. So
Buck say first, Dre first, Blue second, Mika last to the end.
Why I gotta go though? Why I gotta go?
Because you the goofy one.
Now you said after I'm the goofy one. What the hell?
You're the goofy one.
The comic relief always goes first.
After you take the car, the killer cut the brake line. Wait a minute, what killer is it? First of all, hold on, wait a minute. Let's start all the way over. Let's start all the way over. Let's start all the way over. Hold up. What genre? Hold on, wait a minute. What genre of horror we in? Let's start there first. No. What genre of horror are we in? So let's start there. Are we in Dre, you we can sleep pimping down?
It doesn't matter. You're the comic relief.
I need the chat. Nah, damn that. I need the chat to tell me what horror are we in?
Slasher.
No, that's Tony. That's goddamn Lawrence. Everybody, hey, look, there's something else. Hey, everybody get in chat. Put it in there. What level? What horror movie are we in? What genre? Are we in Supernatural? Are we in Freddy's world? Where are we in? We in Leatherface? No, two people said that. We need other people. We need other people to talk. Y'all was talking earlier, talking shit. Now I need y'all to put something else.
They've already the chat has already made their decision. Mika survived.
Wait, okay. William Molak said sci-fi. Puma Lee said creep show.
So what
genre is everybody dying creep show?
Yeah, I know. There's no winners in creep show. Not right out the house first to get stabbed. Damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Folk horror.
The first person to run, the first person to try to get away, the comic relief, baby.
Hold on, wait. Not Dre, you in the upside to hell. Not the upside to hell, dog. Hell no. I seen that one clip from I seen that one clip from Stranger Things. I'm like, oh hell no, couldn't be in here. Nah. Nah, what genre are we in? Why y'all keep telling me I'm the first victim?
I'm trying to tell you.
So Blue and nobody else can go.
Nope. No.
They got me fighting it out, big dog.
I was gonna say, Blue gonna fight it out.
Like I can't rap. Like they got me swapping up. They gotta make a example out of you. God,
damn, not a whole example.
I thought y'all was my people, boy. I swear to God. Boy,
no, it's gonna be. They gonna use you as bait, and you gonna be like, "Oh no!"
Not werewolf in Kansas City.
You know what you're gonna be? You're gonna be
not
the dude
from the hood.
You're gonna be the dude in Friday the 13th that got the axe in the back, and you just yelling, and you like, "Help me!" And me and Blue in the house like,
"Look, now Gray understands. I'm dipping. I don't care. Soon as I found out people were dying, I'm not asking no questions. I'm quietly getting in my car. Dre, where you going? Away from here.
And you know what happened at the end? He came back.
He said Drake can use his Buster Rhymes fighting move.
Not the Buster Rhymes fight move.
Listen.
No, first of all, we are not doing no Scooby-Doo gang shit here. Hey, everybody, let's split up and look for clues.
No.
Damn that.
No, you already said that.
That's how you die.
You already said
I'm getting out of here. I'm not splitting up looking for clues.
You said you just gonna be a guest star. You're not even gonna have a role. You just gonna be very bored out of here. Just gone.
Right. Yeah, y'all just making me get killed in the first 5 minutes.
Nope, I'm not gonna have a soft spot for the monster. Dead. That's why I survived.
Go all out.
Exactly. Blue gonna be like, save yourself.
No.
Y'all survive, man.
Blue go fight whoever, like old boy did Freddy at the beginning of Nightmare on Elm Street 4. That's what's gonna happen. That gives me enough time to get the hell up out of here. So, Blue, big dog, go ahead and fight whoever.
That wasn't.
Hold on, wait. What if we in the dreamland though?
In the junkyard?
If we in Freddy's,
unless you drag me into your dream with you, I'm gonna beat your ass. You ain't gotta worry about Freddy.
Wow.
You drag me in your nightmare, I'm gonna beat your ass.
You done, big dog.
Why? Yeah, so y'all not go. Wait a minute. Y'all not giving nobody in the chat is giving me any credit for nothing.
Listen, you were the one. You were the one that said you gonna run first. Like literally, everybody knows. Literally, the person that runs is the first person to die. We gonna find you later hanging from a tree.
No, damn. So I'm gonna get killed by the
Upside
KKK.
down.
Ain't that a bitch?
Upside down with your throat slit.
Laura says, "What's your favorite horror movie opening kill scene?"
Oh,
Y'all cold blooded. The chat, I thought y'all was on my side.
the chat
I
did
feel
not
like
you.
I feel like Stevie Knight. This didn't go the way I expected it to.
Stevie Knight was hurt by that, boy. He was hurt by that.
All right, your favorite horror opening scene. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Tell you what ain't my favorite. Probably dang. I gotta really think about it. Can I tell you what ain't my favorite?
Nope, he said, what's your favorite horror opening?
Okay, I'll have to say that is hard. I probably have to say the opening of Friday the 13th, the remake. With all the kills.
So you just like all of them. The movie.
I mean, all of them was good.
Opening scene, death. Oh, that's a good
That man
one.
got pulled in under the floorboards after getting stabbed in the foot.
I would say Jason X. Because that first kill was the ice kill, right? Wasn't that the first
No, actually,
kill?
technically, no. The first kill was when he hung the soldier up, and they found him, and then he went on the killing spree, and then he stabbed old girl. You talking about the first actual good kill scene? Was definitely the
shit. Well, damn, I gotta back it up. Gotta rethink.
If I pick, because I could say, but it's opening movie death scene. So
like,
that's
you would think, like, because it's all a build up to those kills.
Yeah, because I want to say.
13th.
I want to say, I think my favorite is probably Scream, just because, with the Drew Barrymore, because this was the first time you ever seen that, and the way that they played everything up. You know what I mean? Have you ever, what's your favorite scary movie? All of the way that exactly.
So you thought she was gonna make it?
Yeah. So that was good though. That was good, and she got her check and got up out of here. You know what I mean? So I like that one. But there's so many scary.
I gotta think.
There's so many horror movies.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's the one I don't like. I don't like that opening Scream too. They can keep that. Yeah, when she folded up like a lawn chair.
She screamed for what? 5 minutes.
She screamed like a velociraptor.
Oh, Jaws.
Ooh,
Jaws.
That is a good opening scene.
That's a good one.
Matter of fact, we just watched that. We just watched that.
Jaws, that
today.
scene is, and just the way they shot it, and it's dark, and it's Jaws.
And little known horror fact: the actress that played Chrissy, she actually did get hurt. She actually did get hurt because the apparatus that was pulling her back and forth was actually causing her pain, and actually ended up breaking one of her ribs. So that what you hear is her really in pain.
Yes, executive.
Yes, Jaws is
horror movie. It became is one that switched genres too.
Any movie that made a generation think twice about getting in the ocean so much that the oceanographers had to go on a campaign to say, you know what, the ocean's safe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All sharks are not like this. Any movie that does that,
they went around killing sharks. They went around.
Yeah,
I think they was in New Jersey going crazy, or somewhere like Maine or New Jersey, just going crazy killing sharks.
Because what's crazy is that because great whites are not aggressive. Bullhead sharks are aggressive.
Yeah, bull sharks.
That's
what Jaws is actually based off of. Is a bull shark.
It's a bull shark, but they made him in the look of a great white. But I will be scared of Free Willy, a orca. That's who I'm afraid of. You see, orca.
They don't mess with humans.
They don't unless you got on black. Unless you got on black, and they think you're a seal.
Because I was like, man, why you don't ever hear no killer whales killing? Like, they don't mess with humans at all. I think they smart like that. Like, they just don't. Ain't no reason. But the way they be hunting them seals, boy, now that's some horror shit. If I was a seal, but did I send y'all that video of them seals? They was commentating on the ice. And they had the orca breaking the ice and trying to get that shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, Final Destination 2. Because I rewatched Final Destination 1.
That was the first one.
But
the pilot. He's talking about the
logs.
The logs.
The logs. Yeah, the 2 is the log.
Yeah, I'm just saying that was the first. Was that the first kill? The logs.
Yeah, it's a premonition.
I'm trying to remember. I haven't seen it.
So
I'm just trying to
she had the premonition, and the logs was the premonition, and then the first people to get taken out is her friends because it went in reverse.
Now I will say, Tina, which I know you're making a part 2, Mika. Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. When I was a kid watching that, scared the hell a bunch of crows and all of that because at the time the way that Hitchcock made it, murder. Yeah, the way that they filmed that movie made me scared of crows like that. Any type of crow or raven or whatever. Did my grandma from the South, and it was like anytime you see a crow on your windshield, it means death. Or a raven, it means death. And I put this on everything. It never failed. So I don't. The Birds.
Hitchcock had a very good way of playing with your psyche when it came to things like that. So The Birds is definitely a classic. You don't never look at birds the same. See a bunch of crows and just be like, you know what, I'm gonna go this way.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm cool. Now hold on, wait a minute. You the final girl. You can stand there with the crows. I'm getting up out of there.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. There was a final girl in the Birds too. So either way, I'm good.
Damn. Psycho now, but Psycho is a classic, but in a whole totally different psychological type of. To me, it's a classic on a psychological level.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He killed the girl halfway through the movie. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. It's psychological because it's the tone of the movie. The tone of that movie makes you like, what the hell? You know what I mean? So that and Psycho and the movie with Jack Nicholson.
Which one? He did a couple.
The Shining?
The Shining, yes.
Yeah.
The Shining, I was scared. I'm not gonna lie.
Diary of a Mad Black. Tony, go sit in the corner.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Tony, go sit in the corner. Because you know what he getting ready to say? He getting ready to say, oh, you know what the greatest horror movie is?
I know.
You know what it is?
I didn't say anything.
You know what the greatest horror movie is?
I didn't say anything.
No. Look at me.
I didn't say anything. I'm talking about. I'm literally talking about The Shining and Psycho.
You know what the greatest horror movie is? Look at me.
What is it, Mika? What is it?
It's a thin line between love.
Tell me that ain't no horror movie. Tell me it ain't no horror movie. The Omen, the first one. Yeah, and then whatchamacallit with Caroline. That used to come on HBO all the time.
Yeah, it wasn't no, but that wasn't no.
It was still kind of. It was scary because
Poltergeist.
Yeah, Poltergeist too. The little lady, the little short lady. Man, they used to come on HBO all the time.
That movie was cursed.
Yeah.
What's up,
It wasn't scary to me.
What's up?
That wasn't scary to me.
That when you're what 8, 9 years old and ain't nothing coming on HBO but Poltergeist. They're like the back-to-back Poltergeist is that Poltergeist 1, Poltergeist 2, and then they'll play something else that doesn't have anything to do with this mess.
What's crazy, with TV going off, it would actually work. You know what I'm saying? But since TV don't go off no more,
right?
You can't get the
don't
static.
go off no more.
Yeah,
that's why when they did a remake of Poltergeist, it flopped.
Yeah, because it don't have the. You see,
the TV was a big character in that movie. You know what I'm saying?
When you wake up in the middle of the night and your TV is nothing but static, then Poltergeist scares you. But now my TV goes off. My TV goes off on its own.
Yeah.
My TV be like, hey, you ain't watching me no more? Okay, say less.
I ain't gonna lie. When the TV went off in Nightmare on Elm Street 3, I used to get scared that Freddy was going to pull me through the TV. I did. I used to get scared that Freddy was going, so I turned my TV completely off. And that's when you had to go click until it turned off. Not today. Cujo is one of my favorite. Now let me ask y'all. Let me ask y'all. If you not Harry the Henderson, Howard the Duck, but no, if you could be in one horror genre, if you had to pick, you're in a multiverse, you can only go through one horror genre. which one would you go to, and which one wouldn't you go to? Now, welcome to prime time. He'll still call me a bitch. He'll still call me a bitch.
Like,
just because.
What genre or what franchise?
What genre would you go to? You know, what horror, like slasher horror, you know, sci-fi horror,
monster,
and which one you wouldn't go
monster.
to? So basically sci-fi horror.
Yeah, I was thinking like werewolves, vampires, things of that nature.
Yeah. Classic monster.
Yeah.
Which one you wouldn't you go to? Would you be like, damn that, you keep this shit?
Whatever Freddy's in.
Yeah,
whatever he. I just don't think. Like, I think I might be able to get away from like Jason, even though he skates the supernatural line. But Freddy, you just can't get away from him. You know what I'm saying? So
you gotta go to
be
bed.
A hard out for me.
Sleep. Can't go to sleep.
Yeah. You can't go to sleep.
And I like sleeping. You know what I'm saying? I can get it.
Take this nap. We old.
Mika. What you picking?
I don't know.
You gotta,
because either way I'm gonna survive. Final girl energy over here. I'm just saying. You're a hater.
I ain't do nothing.
You're a hater. Nah.
Which one would you go to?
I was gonna say flip that, because I probably
do. I want to fight Jason.
Which wouldn't you go to?
Jason.
I'm definitely not going to go to a slasher movie because it's just too much. Like it's too much. Like you constantly running, you constantly hiding,
and you got to be with a group of friends that you don't like.
Yeah, and it's the longest night ever.
Right? Like it is. Like, the sun goes down at like 5 p.m. and don't come back until like 10 a.m. Like why
it is long? It is the longest night. It is.
So yeah, don't put me in a slasher. I'll take a supernatural because then, you know what I'm saying, get the priest, get the holy water, get the Bible, and them slapping demons with the Bible in the name of Jesus.
All right, if I could pick one, I'm going into a sci-fi horror like Alien, something like that, because I want to shoot. I want to shoot guns. I want to all of that. We about to turn into Doom in this bitch.
Just to get locked in the airlock and shot out of the airlock.
No the hell I'm not. No the hell I'm not. That one.
You like film and the alien like right through your head.
That one, nah. Because if it's Predator, if it's Alien or any of those. Yeah, I'm cool with that because I got massive amount of weapons. I could survive that. Psychological horror, damn, nope. Like the 23 and up, nope, nope. I don't know if
that's easy to
survive.
But no, because you don't know. But you don't know if you're now I'm crazy. So even if I survive, I'm the crazy. I'm the old crazy black dude on the block.
One. If you're in a sci-fi horror, you're dealing with, you can't escape. Like you're not going. You're in space. You're not going anywhere. You're gonna die. You can escape because in Alien, Ripley escaped off the off in the ship.
But she had to stay there, and
Predator, he had to survive.
In Predator, Arnold Schwarzenegger survived. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger survived in Predator. Danny Glover survived in Predator 2.
It don't matter.
I'm Danny. I'm Danny Glover.
It's gonna be all the other people that try to compete against the Predator, and you're gonna end up with a triangular hole in your chest.
No, for one, all the Predator is a hunter. That's all he is.
Evil Dead at all. Evil Dead can stay with.
Oh no, you can keep that.
Get to the chopper.
The other thing, somebody said they want a haunted house.
First of all three of y'all gonna be in my Alien movie or my Predator movie. I'm gonna go to Blue and be like, I'm gonna go to Mika and be like, you son of a bitch. And the strongest handshake ever.
Nope.
Classic moment.
Look, you can't put me in a Predator movie. I don't give a good goddamn.
Yeah, we got to go to the Predator. Hey, I would love to be in
a Predator. Would I do a Predator movie?
I do a Predator movie because it's gonna be fun. First of all, it's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
I'm gonna do Predator 2. I'm gonna be pregnant.
Have you seen the last couple of Predators get how the Super Predator, whatever? He reaching through walls and just grabbing people, ripping heads off. That ain't fun, man.
Can I change my genre?
Okay, the one that you like or the one you don't like?
Oh no, the one I like.
Or the one you'll go to?
I'll probably do a zombie apocalypse because that
But you talking about you're blue talking about me in the Predator, and you going to go and live in zombie land?
Because it's easy to get past zombies.
Zombies is easy.
Right. You talking about being locked in? You probably talking about being locked and loaded with weapons and
you want to go toe to toe with xenomorphs and predators?
Yes,
nah, brother.
Yes, yes. I want to go toe to toe with
xenomorphs. It's gonna be fun
predators.
For 5 minutes.
I wouldn't go to the Terminator universe because
get some. Next thing you know, Dre dead. Damn, we all Dre.
Exactly.
I wouldn't go to the Terminator universe. I know that. Damn that. You know what I mean? Because you're just not killing a bunch of metal robots that easy. They just crawl to you. Not the Zack Snyder. Nah, Dawn of the Dead. Nah, those are different.
Yeah,
those are
not them.
They see how they
they can run the 40 in like 4.1. Yeah, we ain't dealing with them.
How they pick the easy stuff? I want to go head to y'all gonna be cheering for me. See, when people watching my movie, they gonna be cheering for me to survive.
Your movie. You talking about watching this movie? That's the Predators movie, Dre.
They came from the Predator, not me.
You ain't gonna make it. Relief dies first.
No, not in the Predator movie. It's always a strong. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all these motherfuckers, and he the one who dies in every Predator. There's always the one talking shit that's too big. And he the first one to go.
Shit is too big.
It's amazing. The person is always talking shit.
I'm not talking. I'm locked and loaded.
See, I'm locked and loaded. I got this. I'm dead.
I'm
getting the guns. Y'all will let's load and lock and load.
I'm gonna have some guns, but they're gonna be practical. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need.
Nah. I mean, I can't shoot what Arnold was shooting because he's. You know what I mean? But give me what Bill Duke had. You know what I mean? Let me get the Bill Duke gun.
Right?
You said what?
You know what happened to Bill Duke, right?
But I did like the way, but the way that the way the Predator did it, he used his own voice to lure him in.
I could see
and using other people like a hunter. They did it right.
The only one bringing a razor to dry shave in the jungle.
Dry shave. hey, I ain't gonna lie. I dry shave. So I dry shave so I could be Bill Duke. You know what I mean? You shut up right now, you sucker mother. He was like the second to last one to go because the dude with the glasses was the last one to go. And he was the comic relief.
Yeah.
But he did have a Gatling gun. He did have
He was also the director of the movie.
Back.
You said what?
He was also the director of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
He gonna kill himself first?
No, he didn't die first.
I said he's not gonna kill himself first.
Oh, yeah. Because I'm about to say the first one to go was Jesse the Body Ventura.
What?
Then Jesse was the first one to go.
Yeah, Jesse went first.
Yeah, and then the Native American.
The director of Predator?
No, not Bill Duke. The dude with the glasses.
The dude with the glasses. He was the last one to go.
Right.
He was the last one to go.
His name's Sam Black.
Yeah, he was the last one to go.
But either he was a writer or a director. He was something.
He was a writer. He was a writer. Yeah, he was a writer. So the Native American guy was second because he the one took off his shirt. Then Bill Duke. Yep. Then Bill Duke. Then Billy. Or that's his name, Billy with the glasses. Then Billy, and then Schwarzenegger.
Billy was the one with the knife. Okay, who got killed off screen? You just heard him hollering. Oh,
that's right.
Went first. Hawkins.
That's right.
Hawkins.
Yeah, the woman, but he wasn't. Remember, y'all also have to realize predators only hunt game that is equal, a match to them. You know what I mean? It says they were all special forces. Don't. Yeah, well, in the original Predator, that's what they were. Now I don't know what they do now, but in the original Predator, it was said that they only hunt. Their code is they only hunt. What they believe that they could kill. So women and children wasn't about that. It was the men that they were hunting for sport.
No, if you had a weapon. Like when she picked up that weapon, remember he kicked the gun out of her hand because she was about to get shot. Yeah, and he took the hit.
Well, yeah.
So it don't matter. You woman, you pick up that gun if you want to. He was like, no. And he kicked the
no. Predator, where are you? Hey, but that, hey, look, for real,
But you ain't gonna die first in a horror movie.
What? What? No, I'm surviving.
The comic relief dies first, y'all.
No, why I gotta be the comic relief?
Because you,
What?
who making all the jokes? You.
You set them up, I knock them down.
Exactly. That's why you're gonna die first. Blue.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait
I'm in the middle. I'm
Hold on, wait a minute. Blue second anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Hold on, wait a minute. Don't Little Rail, don't he survive? Get out. And he's the comic relief.
He wasn't part of the situation.
He wasn't part of the, he wasn't nowhere near the situation.
Do I have to be a part of the situation?
What horror movie?
You gonna be telling
Okay.
the story?
What if we?
I'm gonna be the guy telling the story at the end.
Yeah, I'm gonna do recapping.
The recap guy. The
So,
trailer
yeah.
voice. I'm the voice for the trailer.
Hold on, would you? Okay, let me ask this: between the two, would you rather be in a vampire movie or werewolf movie?
Vampire movie. Werewolves kill people like right off rip. Like they ain't
Right. Like werewolves have no rhyme or reason. You can't talk them down.
Look, I might get turned in a vampire movie. Werewolf movie, it's you done. You out of here.
At least I get something out of it in the vampire movie.
William Butler said he'd rather be in a werewolf movie than
werewolves
a vampire
don't have no
movie.
rhyme or reason. They're gonna take you. They don't ask no questions. You dead. You ain't
Right.
turning into
Now-
a werewolf.
Right now, if you do survive a werewolf, you might turn, and then that shit looks hard. Like, why would I want it to? That shit look like it's the hardest metamorphosis ever. You know what I'm saying? That shit looks painful. I don't want that, man. Vampire, you just wake up and be like, oh shit, I want some blood, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Werewolves, nah, I'm good.
Werewolves look like their transformation hurt.
Nah,
You screaming and yelling while your fingers elongating.
I'm straight. I don't want to turn. Look, I don't want to turn into no Cane Corso. I'm good, man.
I'm good. I want to get accidentally hit by a car because somebody thought I was a dog.
Right, I'm straight.
He said so. No werewolf movies. All right. This is the last one. Then I'm gonna ask, what movie would you rather be in? Critters or Gremlins?
All right, now you got me, Trey. You might have stumped me. Hold on.
Nah.
Hold on.
Wait.
Wait.
Would you? What would you?
The critters can shoot little. They're like right in your neck.
Yeah.
Just put me in Gremlins.
I don't know,
exactly,
man. Because Gremlins can go.
Hell no,
we talking about after they turn.
Listen, I rather because here's the thing about the Gremlins. The Gremlins, even though they were wrecking havoc all through the
They
town,
never killed nobody.
They never really. I mean,
they did.
They killed that.
They killed that old lady.
They did kill that old lady. Yeah.
They did kill that old lady.
They shot her out the window.
Yeah,
but
she died.
They didn't. Even though they was wrecking havoc throughout the whole town, they still was being goofy. The critters is on some other ish.
Yeah.
Hey, the critters are
They come rolling through and rolling to a big old ball and
right. They joined. They combine. They combine their forces and turn in super critter.
That shit was a victim of circumstances.
Yeah, Gremlins.
You say Gremlins over Critters?
Yeah,
I would say Gremlins.
You should have said.
At least I can kick one of them
motherfuckers. Because nobody cares about the Ghoulies.
Critters.
Nobody cares about the Ghoulies.
The toilet monsters.
yeah, that's the role. Because if you got a little case of the bowel movements, that Ghoulie is biting your whole entire cheek off.
Oh man.
Nah, I'm good. Yeah, but no,
Strike wasn't trying to kill anybody. He was just trying to create more gremlins. Like that was his goal. His goal was
but he
to
was
have the gremlins. The gremlins
he shot Billy
over.
though.
I mean, he
shot Billy.
was shooting. I mean, but that was to keep Billy at bay because ultimately he just wanted to create more gremlins so that they could take over the world.
Yeah.
I'm about to say the Critters was just there.
They were trying to kill, but they were. They was trying to kill Gizmo.
They were sure he wanted, Gizmo go got.
Oh no, they was trying to get rid of Gizmo so that you know what I'm saying, so they could continue to do their gremlin stuff.
Yeah, because he was the only Mugwai that wasn't
a gremlin.
No, not a gremlin, but he was like he was like a house trained animal compared to these wild pack of dogs that's out here.
My God. Yeah.
Only reason why I would probably pick Critters for the simple fact soon as
trying to snitch.
But nah, I would go to the Critters. So as soon as those two European dudes from outer space come in, I know we getting ready to get the weapons. So I can go ahead and start blasting.
You dead already.
When they killed, look, the Gremlins was stupid. It was easy to get them in one spot and blow them up.
Yeah, the Critters went crazy with them old folks in that house right before they showed up. Yeah, I'm good on that. Right before the European dudes showed up, they destroyed that house, boy.
Facts.
They did, but I ain't gonna lie. Critters 1 is fantastic.
They can shoot stuff from their back, like bruh. No,
but it's just
when did Critters get bad for you, Dre? When did it get bad for you? What Critters?
He said
I think they did 6, right? Then they do 6.
2.
2.
2. Because the first one was at least, I mean, it's a knockoff Gremlins, but at least it was entertaining. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Beyond.
Everything after that is trash.
I think it's 4.
4?
Is it 4?
I think it's Critters 4. Had Angela Bassett.
Yeah, it just Yeah, Gizmo was pure, but Gizmo wasn't a rat. Gizmo was like, hey, you don't want to do that.
You dirty rat.
Gizmo was like,
two.
Gizmo
That's
was like,
two. He said,
don't feed him that chicken.
No, Gizmo was a buster. That first one, Gizmo was straight buster. He wasn't trying to do nothing, just hide and get out of the way. But the second
I would hide too, because just think about it. The lady had to jump to put a damn gremlin in the garbage disposal to kill it. You know what I mean? One went in the microwave.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, Tremors.
Tremors. Yeah, I'm good on Tremors.
I'm surviving.
Where are we at? If we're in Florida, I'm good.
No.
Yes.
No.
Angela Bassett was in Critters 4.
4?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And we in Arizona, we not surviving. Period. And I don't know where they were at, but Tremors, I'm good. I'm good on the Tremors. Yeah, they bit the clock out. So he didn't know. He was like, these little guys are hungry. And they was like, they was in there wigging out. Yeah, it was Gizmo's little cousins. Yeah, you put it in the blender. That's what she did. She had to put one in the blender because he cut her. So he was out for it. And then, you don't want them to bite you. So yeah, and none of them had weapons. Except the mama. The mama went ham. She had a knife, but that mama wasn't playing.
On Tubi right now.
Yeah, no, Tina, she didn't act well like that. I think that was her first major role. I want to say she didn't act bad, but it's. You talking about
Angela Bassett?
Yeah,
it's Critters 4. Yeah, whoever directed that was like, just do what you do.
Right, just show up.
Brad Dourif was in that movie.
Hold on, wait a minute. Did I say Critters was Crips?
Not they Critters.
Gang banging.
Right.
Oh man.
That's good. Okay, so Critters 2. Okay, Critters 2. Gremlins 2 went slapstick and was more making fun of the original Gremlins because everybody panned it, even though it was a cult classic. So it was trying to make fun of.
Because who did it?
It was still John, the one that did Small Soldiers. John Day or not John Day? That wasn't his name.
Well, who produced it? Because that's what I'm thinking of. Because I think
it was Spielberg.
It was Spielberg, right? Yeah, Spielberg. Because I remember him talking about that was the first time getting a PG-13 rating. I think was Gremlins.
I believe so. Joe Dante. Yeah, it was Joe Dante. But it's a joke. But all of them ran with each other. You know what I'm saying? Spielberg, Zemeckis, all of them. They were all kind of like in their own. You know what I'm saying? In that little group. Yeah. Now they all wanted to kick it. Now the ones in the bar wanted to kick it. One breakdancing, you know what I'm saying, with the workout outfit on. They was in there kicking it.
Hogan was in too.
Yeah, because he was. Remember, he came out. Hey, you little gremlins.
They're watching the movies, right?
They're watching the movie. Yeah. Hey, the whole hoaxer now in the one I had on tape, it was John Wayne. But in the theater reaction, I mean the theater version, it was Hulk Hogan. Yeah, but the one I had on tape, they were watching John Wayne. Well, John Wayne comes out and says with, all of that.
Oh, racist ass John Wayne.
Yeah, nobody think about John Wayne. Yeah, that was the first time PG. The reason why PG-13 is a thing because of Gremlins.
Because of Gremlins, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, if I'm going, I want to be in Critters. I want to shoot Critters. I kind of don't want to shoot the Gremlins because I think
he want to be an action hero.
Saying, like
yeah, there you go.
You're gonna die.
There you go.
You're gonna die. Yep, you're gonna die. Yep.
We'll put you on three ninjas
gonna be like, I'm gonna shoot all these suckers, and they're gonna be like,
why do I have to say
Blue gonna be like, I told you he was gonna die. I told you.
I know you didn't say I was gonna say suckers.
You could be a RoboCop.
I don't want to be in the RoboCop universe.
RoboCop 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a crackhead in the RoboCop universe.
Detroit 2030.
Man, that's horrible. Yeah, what was they all on? What was the drug that was on Smack?
No, it was Kane.
Kane, yeah,
I'm sorry. It was called Nuke. Kane sold it. It was called Nuke.
Yeah, Nuke. Yeah, Nuke. I'm good. Everybody on drugs in that universe, nah. And then Detroit looks terrible. You know what I mean?
Black mayor.
Nah, I'm straight. It is the black mayor that was Pootie Tang.
Yeah.
no, not Pootie Tang.
No, not Pootie Tang.
CB4.
CB4, yeah. Can't trust us.
Exactly. Yeah, I see you in that casket, but I want my money.
My money.
High School with the Dead, the movie.
It's a show.
Jay trying to get put under the grave. No. I'm surprised y'all do not believe in my action hero.
It's gonna be the end, like the end of Carrie. Like I'm gonna just come and be like, and put flowers on your grave, and your hand just gonna come out of the. And I'm like.
So y'all do not believe that I could be a horror action hero? It is terrible.
Where does that exist at?
Exactly.
Predator.
Don't say Predator.
I just did. Predator.
No. Where else?
Predator 2.
Where else?
Predator Requiem.
No.
Alien versus Predator Requiem.
I'm telling you, if it's three of us, somebody got to go.
We could be cool. We could, man. First of all, why can't we all survive? Why can't we all? Why can't we in the first movie?
Never ever in it. Well, no,
we gotta hire some extras. We gotta hire some extras so they could die. Like Chillmonger.
Chill and
listen. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. You gotta go.
Look, Dre. If we in a movie and Tyrone Magnus is in there, we good.
Oh yeah. Hey, look. Me, you, hey, look. Me, Blue, and Mika, and the extras are Stevie Knight, Robert Griffin III, and Tyrone Magnus, and Eric July. I'm good. I'm good.
Technically, there have been it has been multiple movies where there's been more than one person that survived. Scream is a prime example. You had
Scream.
Scream is a prime example. But then
also, I know
Freddy versus Jason. Freddy versus Jason. Because them two,
why do you keep talking about that trash movie?
Because I like that movie for the wrong reasons. The movie is funny.
Dre want to be the in Jason X. Remember the cyborg, the fight Jason. That's what.
Yeah, that's what.
No, I don't.
That's what we want to be.
The Black Edition Part 2. Let's go. No, what I want to be, I'm telling y'all now, is in a movie with plenty of weapons, so at least I got a fighting chance. In all the movies y'all talk about, there's no fighting chance. Hell no.
I'm telling you right now. You have to go back and watch every horror movie that you talking about where somebody had a weapon and they thought they had a fighting chance and they die.
They all die.
Black people as a group surviving?
The black
Yeah, basically.
Gang banging.
I mean, all the genres of movies, there has not been more than one black person that survived a horror movie. Like 2 or more black people are not surviving a horror movie.
Traditional horror movie,
no. In a traditional horror movie. A traditional horror movie.
Oh, you mean that?
Yeah, a group.
Yeah,
there can only be one.
Thank you. I think this is where it goes there. That's why we need to break the mold. That's why we need to break the mold.
The mold is broken. It's gonna be broken.
Like literally in my horror movie, you would die first.
That is messed up, Mika. I thought we were cool, but no, I'm dead.
Cold-blooded.
And then what? Yeah, right. What's his name? Devin Clark. He be like, Drake come on the screen, dead.
Dead.
I would let you survive till like halfway through the movie.
That is not a long time. That's 50 minutes. So I get fit. First of all, that's 50 minutes, and then screen time, I only have 7.
Somebody got to go.
I would not do Leprechaun. No, I would not fuck with Leprechaun at all. In space, in the hood, in Nevada, it don't matter. I ain't mess with Leprechaun.
In the jungle.
Nope. No.
In the ocean, none of that.
Nope.
Because Leprechaun is too goofy of a movie to take seriously.
I
would just beat that little.
Be like,
I beat that little boy. I would beat that little month. Yeah, I beat that little up. That's what I do. I beat the brakes off a Leprechaun. Come on, where's me go? I beat the brakes off of. Where am I going?
You done hit your ass with that his shillelagh. Yeah. Nah,
I got something. I got something I hit him with. Wow.
Perp. I don't never want an ending like The Mist. Ever.
No.
Oh
no.
Yeah. No.
Not Leprechaun in Nevada. No. All right.
He was like, all right, I'm gonna kill everybody and then I'm gonna kill myself.
No.
Like I'm just taking my chances with the monsters. Like at this point,
like
if I'm gonna go out painfully, let me just go out with the monsters.
Hold up. Could we survive a Stephen King movie?
Yeah.
It depends on what Stephen King movie it is.
Could we just survive a Stephen King movie?
I would say
it depends on which one it is.
I mean, I think we could take
majority. Yes.
Survive. I think we could survive it.
Of course we could, because I mean, if we're gonna go based off the rules of It Chapter 2, we gonna survive It Chapter 1 because we, as us as kids, running just what all they did was insult him and made him feel small. Like we could have did that as kids.
I could have did that old punk ass,
right? Oh, punk ass clown. Oh, goofy ass.
Eating that ass over here, boy.
It would have been no part 2.
Made that man feel real small, man, real bad.
Oh, long shoe having ass, old clown face ass, oh, long teeth, short fangs ass.
Like there wouldn't even be no part 2. Like we would have.
He showing the hell wouldn't. I mean,
oh, look at this funny ass looking clown.
Yeah. Oh, Spider-Man having ass and look at that boy. Just cause stick beater on him. At least I ain't gotta look at your ugly ass no more. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Penny, that's why they landed in Maine and not Compton. It's exactly why.
They would have dog walked his ass in Compton.
They would have tore
Penny.
And like, hey, cuz, hey, blood. Hey, what you doing around here, little blood? And I Penny, man, get your mom. Break yourself, Pennywise. Get me that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
They would have robbed Pennywise. Took the balloon from him. Took the goddamn balloon.
In the wrong neighborhood, though, cuz. Give me
the red balloon. Get your ass up out of here.
Yeah, Roddy would have gave him that work too. Riley would have roasted. I thought you was Freddy. You know what I mean? Now Freddy Cougar come around. You got a chance, nigga, a clown. Yo, get your. Yeah, they would have tore.
If we was in a Pennywise, I mean, if it was an It movie, we would have made it. I mean, all you had to do is, now we talking about It. Now we talking about the TV miniseries.
Y'all ready for that, Deary?
I'm ready.
I mean, all they doing is they're going back to the book and doing all the stories from the book, like the black spot, all that. So
is it going to be a focus on this black family? Do you think?
No, that's it. Like the black spot, in the book, there is a place called the Black Spot, and that is where all the black soldiers went to party it up. And they had, because it's going to take place during the time when they're at war. So the black soldiers had created a spot called the Black Spot, and at first there were white soldiers. At first it was just black people, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we living our best life. But then word got out to the white soldiers, so they started showing up too. And of course now we have, the KKK showing up, and the night that the KKK show up, that's also the same night that Pennywise shows up, and then the black spot goes up in flames.
In flames, yep. Yep. Because they kind of hinted at that in the 2017 movie, right?
They talked about the black spot in the
they talked about it
movie, but
because
they
didn't
never
they go in the because he had mentioned that his dad worked in there, if I'm not mistaken.
I think
in the black spot.
No, so in the remake, his parents are drug dealers, so that's how the place caught on fire. And that's because it takes place during the 90s. So think New Kids on the Block. So but if we go back to the original one, the other Mike mentions the black spot when he's going through his book. Like, this is the year that the black spot went up in flames, and there he is again. There's the clown. You know what I'm saying? So I think this season is supposed to focus on the black spot. The next season will focus on, it's going to keep going backwards in time. And I think we're supposed to go all the way back to when Pennywise first arrived to Earth.
When he was dudded?
That is fan fiction.
But yeah, any other Stevie King move? We already said Creep Show because that's Stevie King. Sleepwalkers, I wouldn't want to be in that universe. Good God.
I would.
That's
the best time to be a cat lady.
When she slept with her son as a cat or whatever, that was gross.
Well, technically they weren't son and daughter. They were
mother and daughter.
I mean mother and son. They weren't mother and son. They was
nasty. That's all. Salem's Lot, nah.
Vampires.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
they was gruesome vampires though. They was
He's like, let me in. I was like, nah, I can't do that.
Can't do that.
I can't.
That's where that rule come from.
Can we survive Sinners?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sinners is easy survival.
I mean, you gonna die, but yeah.
Why do I have to die? I'm trying. What is the vendetta against me? What did I do?
You work
cornbread. You cornbread.
Why I gotta be cornbread? Why I gotta be? Why I gotta be cornbread?
Relief always gotta go. Somebody.
Why I gotta be cornbread? First of all, he wasn't even the comic relief.
He really was.
He really wasn't.
Drake, just know that you've been sacrificed to the you.
Why do I have to be the sacrifice? And then my man's face is hanging. Then I come to you, Mika. Hey. So because we love each other.
Loving one another.
We loving one another. We don't want to be rude. Just let me in.
See? Yeah, everybody got it because your voice already cracking. Yep, you did.
Ain't that about it? Because I am disappointed. And my voice crack upon disappointment.
Because that right there. That's why.
Dead.
No, I'm not gonna invite nobody. I'll be like, if y'all don't get the
no. Because how you acting right now, you wouldn't even question why people was asking to come.
I would be questioning why I gotta go.
I got you, Mika. This will be Dre would be in the lost in the found footage films. He'll be the footage. Dead already. He already dead.
Hey, I thought about doing that because there's a woods that's right behind me, like a real good wooded area. I thought about doing that too, like just to see what it will be like.
You gonna make a found footage film?
Like a found footage film.
And he was never seen again.
Never seen again. We'd be telling the story of Dre Mack.
That's fucked
It'll be me and Mika searching for Dre, and we get all the clues.
That is
never seen again.
I can't believe y'all, man. Y'all would make me die.
Famous YouTube star went into the woods to go film a documentary. He said
y'all called Puma Lee. I thought we was good. I thought we was good. Y'all making sure that I'm the first one to go.
That's exactly what's getting ready to happen. I'm gonna go make me a found footage movie, and then next thing you know, me and Blue is making a movie looking for you.
Looking for Dre. Damn, you know what? We ain't seen or heard from Dre in 3 weeks. He said he was going to make this damn movie.
He's just making a great death. No, I don't want to die.
You're like,
it'll be the weakest death ever.
It'll probably be the one you're not.
Remember when in the first Buffy the Vampire movie when
yeah. Oh wait, one more.
Wait.
I like some pussy before I go.
See? And then you wonder why you won't make it.
That's why.
That's why you won't make it. That's why you ain't making it. Comic relief got to go first.
Oh boy, y'all cold in these comments, boy. What do you say? Dre will make it to the end of the first Nightmare on Elm Street. No, Mika would. Mika literally would. Because she's gonna be the Nancy of the, because she is none of the male.
Drinking Red Bull and taking noodles.
nobody in the Nightmare on Elm Street universe, no males have made it.
Yeah, Jesse.
Who?
Jesse.
No males have made it. I'm not counting
Jesse
him.
made it, even though Freddie took over his body.
I'm not counting him. His
Jesse
movies.
made it.
It ain't stupid. It definitely. I mean, but he screamed out all the whole movie.
And that's why
you might check in, but you don't check out.
Right. You got the body.
Actually, take that back. Dan made it in part 4. Dan
made it.
They got rid of him in 5.
Yeah, because they started the beginning of the movie, and there he goes.
Yep. So there's a chance you could make it. I mean, you just gotta be like my romantic interest.
First of all,
I'm gonna live.
Hold on, wait a minute. Just look at. I'm just gonna tell y'all all the stereotypes y'all gave me besides action hero. But y'all said I was a goofy one. I'm the nerd. I'm the comic relief. I ain't heard action star. I heard the cool one. I can't even be the cool one in the Monster Squad. I gotta be Fat Kid because he's a comic relief.
I mean, he is the comic relief, but I'm just saying, you're not. I mean, it's just how you. It's just the energy.
Not the Sean Gunn.
Blue's over there. Blue is over there, calm, cool, and collected.
You know why y'all get this energy? Because I was told I was gonna die first before anything.
They already wrote you off,
Dre.
Nah, I'm the plain
got
one.
rolled off by the check.
Yeah,
and this is before the movie even started.
Exactly. I'm the plain one. That's why I'm gonna make it because they believe I'm gone.
I would say you're not the plain one. You are the one.
You are the
one that you're the comic relief, and the comic relief got to go first.
I would be the one you find out is really the killer if it's a slasher movie.
No, that'd be Blue.
I'm the goofy one. No, I'm the goofy
that would be Blue.
one. I'm the comic relief.
You're
you
dead.
would never see me. You never see me come.
Somebody got to go.
Somebody got to be the red shirt.
Yeah, right. No, nobody wants to be there. That's why I would never go to that universe either. Hell no. I'm not gonna be with Spock. Yeah, I'm not gonna be with Spock, McCormick. Yeah.
With Ensign Mac down there to check out this
stuff. I'm like, no, the hell I ain't.
Thank you, Dane. You got to be a virgin to make it to the end.
Hold on, wait a minute. Dre back from the Blurred AF podcast has been missing for the past few days. He was last seen going into the woods. More news at 7.
Gone.
Dead.
Gang banging. Gang banging. Gang banging.
DED.
No. Horror rules say you gotta go.
Hero, no, he wouldn't.
Yeah,
he played too much. He been over there clicking the light on and off.
The hell out.
Not Drake died at the beginning of the prequel. The prequel ain't even came out yet. You done died already.
Dre, you gotta have to be. You gotta have to be there. I'm far from that, so I guess I gotta go. That's Randy from Scream.
Randy survived too, but then no, he wouldn't survive Lights Out because he'd be too busy.
You know what would kill me? Child support. That's gonna take me out.
What? I cannot. Now he get killed off screen. I told y'all, Dre would leave.
No.
I'm telling you, this is exactly what would happen. You be like, yeah, I'm out, y'all, and then we find your dead body in a cabinet.
Y'all hate my guts.
I hate
you. They be like, oh, Dre left and Dre said that he was leaving, and then later on we find you.
Hold on,
because you ain't make it.
You know how they be standing there and they be talking, and then next thing you know, a drip.
Yeah.
And we look up and it's Dre.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna go out.
He's on the roof, dripping down.
Not on the roof. Why would I want to? I'm afraid of heights. Why would I want to be on the roof?
Because that's where the killer
skinned alive by the predator that he said he was gonna take out because he got all these.
I am going after the predator. That's who I'm going after.
Find his forehead.
Wow. Dre, they own you today.
He's on your neck.
That y'all supposed to be an awesome villain. This is how I'm going. This is how I'm going. This is how I'm going out.
No, you not.
No,
you're not. We're gonna find you later on because you be like, hey, look, y'all, this is getting wild. I'm finna leave, and we're gonna be like, nah, it's cool, ain't nobody coming to get us. And then later on, we find you on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked. You know what?
We find you on the roof.
I hate all y'all.
We walk outside, blood dripping on the forehead, and no.
Not,
and
why
then Blue be like, we gotta get the hell out of here. And I'm like, all right.
Why I gotta die at the beginning?
Not one of the greatest opening scenes.
Why I gotta die at the beginning? Why can't I at least get to the end?
You're gonna be the most important death of the movie, though, Dre. The most important.
So you gonna fridge me. So I'm fridged.
Important death.
So you two go on to go fight whatever monster because you're avenging my death. So this is the
Blue
Avengers.
ain't fighting nothing. I mean, Blue might fight. I'm gonna run.
I don't know what to tell you, Dre. I'm just here to make a film, man. I'm just here to make a movie.
Y'all are cold piece of work, boy.
I mean, Blue.
No.
Okay. If there's other people in our group, let's say there's 6 of us, right? You ain't
Tyrone
gonna be
Magnus.
first. You ain't gonna be first.
Tyrone Magnus,
Stevie Knight, and Eric July. So
they'll go first, then, Dre. You'll be
like close to the end by then. But you ain't gonna make it to the end.
So who survives more, me or Tyrone? No, I'm talking in chat since they were talking about I'm dying early. If I'm in the movie with Tyrone, who's going first, me or Tyrone?
Damn, Dane, why you had to take it back there, bro?
Dane is on this dumb shit.
What is going on, Dane? What is going? What are you thinking about, Dane?
You're gonna be like Pops on the toilet. Don't go on that forth.
Now I gotta say, and now I gotta. So I get fridge so Mika can survive.
I told you what happens to me, Dre. I'm a end up getting hurt and be in the hospital, right? That's what we have to wake up in the hospital.
Not if we have to. Damn. Damn. Nah, don't call me a hero. You just said my forehead was big and I'm gonna die. You'll be the Johnny Depper. That's jacked up.
That's wild.
He
almost made it to the end. He almost made it to the end too.
But he was watching TV, chilling in his bed, and next thing you know, it's a whole bunch of ravioli everywhere.
Fall asleep with a big back TV on their lap.
Heavy 30-pound 9-inch TV.
Falling asleep with a big back TV on their lap.
Big back TV.
Boy, that's crazy, boy. I swear to God, boy. I swear. Man. I thought we were. He's a Tyrone goes first. Well, that's cold. Getting killed in the opening credits is crazy. Y'all already killed me off. I'm all the stereotype that you need. If we were on the Monster Squad, literally, but on the Monster Squad, who was the hero? Fat kid.
But they were
kids.
Johnny Depp from the Knife Gate.
So, oh yeah, we didn't say how old we were. So, are we this age now? Because if I know that we going somewhere, I ain't going. We're like, hey, let's go.
I'm staying home watching Netflix. I'm good.
Hey, let's go rent this cabin in the middle of the woods. Absolutely not. Right. I'm out the group chat.
Mika was like, we got an Airbnb. Where's it at? It says Elm Street.
Derry.
It says Derry, Maine.
Derry, Maine, on Elm Street.
Now he got killed by the title card.
Peace. Dre, they want you out of here, man. I think they want to do that. and turn you to a martyr, man. So everything going forward to being Dre's.
No, all you ain't gonna say is, "Damn, you see how dude get killed? He didn't even get no lines. I ain't even get no lines, so I ain't get no check. Do you know the person who don't get lines don't get paid for real? They get $50 to show up on there, get to die in this.
Unless you're Drew Barrymore, then you do get paid.
Yeah, then you do get paid.
No, Hostel, yeah. Nah, we're gonna.
Hostel was wild.
Yeah, I'm not doing that either.
I ain't doing Hostel either.
What about what is it? The Centipede, Human Centipede?
Human Centipede. That is
I ain't never
crazy.
seen that movie, so there's that.
I would not tell anybody to watch that movie. But if you do watch it,
don't watch it.
I think it's 3 of them now. 3 Human Centipedes. It's crazy.
Gross. That's nasty. I know. I already know I don't want to. I seen Human Centipede talked about on a documentary, and just from that documentary alone, I knew not to watch it. So I will never watch.
Whoever had the brain to even come up with that should be banned.
Exactly.
Exactly. Should be banned.
Yeah, I saw that in a documentary like a couple. I don't even remember. Like, it's been a couple of years since I seen that documentary, but they talked about Human Centipede, and I was like, absolutely not. I will not watch that.
Yeah. That was during my ship days, passing around DVDs, and I remember it was like eight movies on this one DVD, man. And Human Centipede was one of them.
That's all.
What the hell?
Clown movies should be bad. Jeepers Creepers.
They don't do enough clown movies to me to ban them, because all we get, what we got, Terrifier,
Clown in the Cornfield, and then all the It movies.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, it's not like.
Can we be in that? You think we'll survive Killer Clowns? No, because I'm comic relief and I gotta die. So
I don't know about that.
Actually, no, take that back, because the comic relief in that movie, they survived.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know about that one. You might make it.
They survived.
They might take me out first.
Everything else, I'm done. But Killer Clowns from Outer Space, yeah.
Sorry.
I'll be wrapped up in a cocoon of candy cotton, man.
And actually, technically, 4 people survived that movie. 5.
Sure did.
5 people survived that movie.
So did.
So Blue, you might make it.
Dre better escape by sliding the red shirts, some butter biscuits, and dripping and dipping out.
I can't.
Smokey ain't died because he was in part 2. Oh my God! All right, I guess I'm the one to go. Fantastic Four has indicated who created TVA and MCU, not Kang. Well, Kang still great grandfather technology, which is Reed.
They ain't going that route.
I don't know. They probably going to erase everything that's Jonathan Majors, which would be horrible. So, Children of the Corn, Dre may survive that. I wouldn't go nowhere close to anything that looks like Children of the Corn. Yeah, all for Dre dying though. Damn.
Wow.
We're doing a poll. What have I done to you? You know what?
Dang,
I oversleep one show and now everybody wants me to die.
No, well, you know what's crazy, Dre? Before you got it, they was like, "Where's Dre? It's Blue filling in for Dre." I was like, "Wait,
man, they literally called me a guest."
Now they ready to kill you.
I mean, dang. Dre probably wouldn't be allowed in that town.
Right. I don't think any of us would be allowed in that town.
Sure the hell won't. He said, we got to dock your pay some out there. For me to go, though? Dang. I'm glad John Campy ain't in here. But like, damn. You know what I mean? Y'all really want one of the hosts to go. Shit, I hate you. Let me not come back here on Mondays. But anyway, I guess, it's all love until I'm dead.
Dead.
Definitely got to make that.
It's because you want to be John Wick in a scary movie.
Exactly. You can't be John Wick in a scary movie.
Why can't I?
Because they did.
All the John Wicks die in scary movies.
Right. You want to be the macho hero? Fine, go. Me and Blue gonna sit back here and watch you die.
At least I go out in a blaze of glory.
Yep, with your head knocked off.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to have my head knocked off?
What if that's gonna happen?
Julius.
Julius.
You gonna be Julius. You gonna get your head knocked off, cut off, sawed off. What?
Why is it gotta be the head? Why can't I just like and then all the blood come out? Ah!
Because that's not how this works. Because you're trying to go out and blaze of glory, and they just gonna run up on you, grab you by your head, and put it together.
Vice grip.
Right.
Oh.
I forgive you. I forgive you.
I forgive you.
I do. You don't gotta die first. It's still Dre.
Can I get that exit?
It's still Dre.
Ain't that a bitch?
Halfway through the movie, it's still Dre.
What is going? What I don't.
It definitely was you that said it. Do I need to go back and tape?
Check the tape.
Dane. So can I get the Deep Blue Sea exit?
You definitely cannot.
Yeah, you could have a speech with a gun in your hand.
Matter of fact, yes, we're gonna give you a whole monologue with your gun in your hand, and you're gonna be like, we going out here and we're gonna get him. We gonna go get him, and as soon as you finish,
weapon, and bow, you done.
And then Jason rips through you, comes through your back and rips your heart out your chest.
That's why I'm coming back as a monster in subscription movies, because damn that y'all killed me. I'm gonna show you murder. you let me die like this. I'm coming back to haunt all y'all dreams.
You can monologue all you want.
Yeah,
look, hold up, Gray. I said I would Dwayne Martin exit from the very jump that everybody want me to die after that.
I'm just saying. He didn't.
Did he die?
The only reason why Dwayne Martin didn't. The only reason why Dwayne Martin didn't die is because when
he wasn't a good enough actor.
He left. Well,
there's that.
What? Even you,
I think he wrote. I think they wrote it in his contract that he wasn't gonna die, and he just came back at the end.
They didn't want to pay him.
That too.
He left a whole movie. I
honestly think he was supposed to die in the movie, but he was like, or maybe he had other obligations, and he could only do those 2 scenes because not 2 scenes, but he could only do like the beginning of the movie and then coming back at the end. And it was like, but dang, we had a whole scene where you was gonna die, and he was probably supposed to get the Elise Neal death, but he didn't.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me ask you this: are we in like a Wes Craven type of film, or can we be in a Wes Craven type of film?
No, John.
Because
Carpenter.
not just
John Carpenter.
If we John Carpenter, you might make it.
But if I'm in Wes Craven, I gotta go. Any Wes Craven movie.
You did.
I ain't talking just Nightmare on Elm Street.
Have you seen all the Wes Craven movies? The comic relief dies.
Yeah.
Why am I so
they
late
died
with
John
comic
Carpenter
relief?
too.
Because you keep making jokes.
Didn't they die in Thing?
Yep, comic relief died.
It'd
been me and Blue. It'd been me and Blue looking at each other like, "You the thing," and he'd be like, "No, you the thing," and I'd be like, "Bitch, pass that bottle."
Why do I have to be the comic relief though? Why can't
I? Or you can be the macho. You can be the macho man.
No, why can't macho? Okay, if he
first of all, what's
either way, macho, comic relief, Jesus, you're gonna die.
Look. Dre's a ghost.
Yeah, just be, if you're a ghost, then you won't die and you can still star in the movie.
That's dumb. What am I? That's dumb. Right. Okay.
You can be the
Hold on, wait a minute. Just think about all the stereotypes in every horror movie. You have the jock, especially if we're doing young teens. You have the jock, because grown folks ain't normally real grown folks ain't in horror movies for real.
Blue.
So you got the jock, you got the asshole, you got the asshole that looks like an artwork. Else. Yeah, that's Tyrone. You got the nerdy guy. You know what I'm saying? That's ain't that a bitch? What I was going to say, you got the nerdy guy who likes the girl, but she's with the jock. So he, you know what I'm saying? He trying to feel his way in. You know what I mean? Because he likes her. Then you have the dumbass girl. You have the dumbass girl and the horny dude. You know what I mean? That keep just the monsters around, but let's get it on. Let's get naked real quick because I ain't got nothing else to do in the woods.
Yeah.
Then you have the you have the minority, whether he's Asian, black, never Mexican, never Mexican. He got to either be Asian or black or maybe Middle Eastern. You know what I mean? Maybe, but he's either Asian or black. You know what I mean? Then you have the girl who knows what's going on, but she like, fuck, I gotta get out of here. But she'll fight back while screaming half of the movie though. But she'll at least fight back. Well, and then you got her.
The comic relief. He ain't even touched on it yet.
First of all, I'm not the comic.
I said what I said.
It's not that I'm the outcast who always in the principal's office. What?
Yep. You're the nerd, the comic relief, the outcast. You like the main chick. You dead.
That is too many stereotypes. We gotta spread them stereotypes around.
Nah, because if you watch the movie like The Faculty, right?
That movie's stupid. Was that with Usher?
Usher was on the poster and he was barely in the movie. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
So I'm Usher. Is what you're saying?
No, Usher actually turned into an alien. Dead.
Well, why can't I just turn into an alien? Why?
They want to turn you into a ghost.
Yeah, obviously.
Did you get that on film? Yes, I got that on film. I'm sorry, somebody's put that in the comments. I'm just saying.
Usher had 1 minute of screen time.
Usher had 2 minutes of screen time in the beginning and at the end on the football field.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, are we doing the young teens?
If we young teens, you still.
Dre, I can be the Mika G. It don't matter. You're dead. Die already. I can't even be the I can't even be the attractive guy who, you know what I'm saying, who's with his girl, who's the noble guy. I got one for you, Dre. None of that.
Okay, go ahead, Blue, because I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I got it. You can be the creepy old dude who always has the who always gets the warning. Don't go in there.
Hold on, wait a minute.
He gonna be the dude from Friday the 13th. It's cursed, you know.
Nah, Mika, I'm German guy. That's who I am. I'm the German guy.
He makes it to the end.
But that's cold-blooded. Don't you go in that house. I could be JB. I could be JB.
He gonna be the black dude from Tales from the Hood. When he's like, there's no peace in the dollhouse. And that's who
This shutdown is wild. We sing It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday. Boy, y'all, you know what? You know what? For all y'all plotting on my death, I'm coming back like Tupac. Me,
I wouldn't kill you at the beginning.
Hold on, wait a minute. Like me, Anthony Mackie, and the dude who played Tupac in that Tupac movie. All the Tupacs. We coming back like Tupac. You would kill me.
The real Tupac.
I wouldn't kill you at the beginning of the movie, but I'm just saying, comic relief goes.
No, okay. Did the comic relief go in Resident Evil when Mike Epps was in it?
He made it
eventually.
2 movies.
He made it 2 movies.
Eventually.
Yeah, I'm not even surviving the first movie.
That's Mike Epps, though. Like,
so I can't. So I just ain't shit. That's what you saying is
Mike Epps, though.
It's Mike Epps, though. Dre, just put aside and say, Dre, you ain't
Epps.
shit.
Come on now, which one we talking about?
Just Dre, you ain't shit. Mike Epps, yeah, that's gone.
Wasn't from Stella got a groove back. What's his name in that?
Tay Diggs.
Tay Diggs. Wasn't he? What was he in?
He was in House on Haunted Hill.
House on Haunted, House on
Hill, the remake.
Trash.
Which is
trash.
Still, hey, don't you talk about my movie. Don't you talk about my bad good movie.
That movie is horrible. I seen that the movies. I'm like, what is the hell?
Don't you talk about my bad good movie.
You know what?
Cut looking like salami slices.
Now that you say that, because this was when they was just putting black folks in horror movies.
It was.
There's a reason why.
But Dracula 2000, I wouldn't be in that. Dracula 2000, yeah.
So hold on, wait a minute. If we in the okay, so I'm trying to find a movie, a timeline that I can survive. Can I survive a 70s horror movie at least?
Oh no, you really going there?
Not if it's black. Not if it's black exploitation. Is not. Not if it's black exploitation.
No.
Supernatural voodoo woman.
Nah, you gotta be Caucasian in that one. Somebody got to go.
Nah, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I can survive a black exploitation movie.
What you gonna play? The police?
Hell no. Nah. I'll be the black dude, be like, yeah, I told you that jive time turkey was doing stuff.
And
damn. You can survive. You can survive being bored. That is cold. That is boy. But the plot kind of plot.
The plot.
I'm just so what you're saying, chat, what you guys are saying, I'm just plot device. That's it. That's all I am is a plot device. I'm the motivation for the heroes
just
of the movie.
Embrace it,
which is
maybe you die right
blue.
before I die. Maybe you die right before I die.
That's what I'm saying. He would die right before
you die right before I get injured, because I'm not dying. I get injured. You die right before I get injured.
Like Blue would be the one that you thought he died, but then he gets to the end and he's in the ambulance, and I'm like,
I told you I'm in the ambulance. Yeah, I make it.
And he's like, yeah,
and I just get that little thumbs up.
So hold up. So you're Tim Reed.
Yeah.
You're Tim Reed, and
he's part of the core 4. Not you.
I am not a part of no core 4.
You're not part of exactly
4. Not even the 4 horsemen. I can't be. I'm not even. I'm
not even Anderson. You can't be R. Anderson.
I can't be R. Anderson.
No.
I'm Uli Anderson.
Honestly, if we're gonna talk about a comic relief that actually did survive a horror movie, the dude that was part of the core 4.
Don't try to make me feel good, Mickey.
One of them was the comic with the I can't remember his name, but from Scream 5 and 6, because he was the one that came up with the name the core 4.
I didn't even watch those.
They're Randy Meeks' niece and nephew. That both of them survived.
So they end up being comedy relief because
they are the comic relief.
So
Randy was also the comic relief, and then they got him up out of here too.
Trash.
Hey, don't you talk about my good bad movie?
Both of those movies came out in the early 2000s, and both of them were
you know
bad.
what? They both came from the same damn company.
They sure did. They was just making stuff.
Yeah, just saying. Don't talk about my good bad movie. Matter of fact, I need to add that to the list.
So of good bad movies. Yeah. So he said 13 Ghosts is a classic. A classic of what?
I like 13 Ghosts.
I like 13 Ghosts.
But Aisha, I'm not even in Anaconda. They had me dying at the beginning in the opening credits.
Ice Cube wasn't the comic relief. You know who was the comic relief? The dude that got hemmed up first.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
You could be an Anaconda Blood Orchid.
Ooh,
no, I'm not being an Anaconda.
You could be more
don't make
in that movie. It'd be like
he ain't the comic relief. y'all already typecast.
He almost made it. Until he got bit by the spider, and then he was like,
he almost made
it. But y'all already typecast me. I'm the nerd, the comic relief, and the dude who don't even get the chick because he's with the jock and he's looking from the outside in.
Somebody got
you might want to go do TV shows, Dre, instead of movies.
I'm gonna go be a part. I'm gonna go be a part of something else.
If
you
direct, you can survive.
No, I'm gonna be a part of the sci-fi thriller on sci-fi.
Oh, you want to do Sharknado?
No, I
said sci-fi, not that. I don't know what that is.
Sharknado is sci-fi.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
Or is it just stupid?
He want to be in what it is?
You want to be in Jeepers Creepers 20?
No.
Or what is Python versus Python
versus Anaconda.
No, I'm gonna
be versus Anaconda.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be what is it? Velocipaster.
Velocipaster part.
That's what I'm gonna be a Velocipaster.
You're gonna be the Velocipaster.
Velocipaster. If you haven't seen that,
the last blessing, Velociraptor Part 2, the last blessing.
It's one of the worst bad movies that you would.
If you wanted to be,
I'm gonna be
you the Velocipaster.
I'm gonna be a Tubi horror movie star. On Tubi. Since the main movies won't take me because I gotta die, I gotta go all the way to Tubi to survive these movies. Amazon Prime, here I come.
And watch, he won't survive.
Dead.
You can't even survive Amazon Prime and Tubi. Then I'll be on regular ass. Can I be on regular ass TV?
You gonna die. Thanks, Gray. Because that's exactly what I was thinking.
Dre,
You gonna
I'm
die
going
there
to TV. You gonna die there too.
Girl said you're gonna be with two people with a terrible wig on, dead.
We ain't gonna be leaning to the left and rocking to the right. Dead.
You know what? If I was in a horror movie, it would have to be directed by Tyler Perry because I'm light enough to win. I'm light enough to survive. I'm light enough to survive.
Nope.
I would survive a Tyler Perry movie.
No, I'm light enough to survive a Tyler Perry movie now. Blue, your ass is gone.
You gotta be the color of my palm in order to
I
survive.
don't know. He kind of changed the game when old buddy threw them babies out of the window.
Thank you.
He kind of switched it up on that.
Oh, I'm about to say, what's we calling them? Tia's, is it Tia's or Tamara's? Her ex-husband.
Mm-hmm.
He was kind of crazy, but even light-skinned Rock's daddy was even worse because he was a punk.
Light-skinned Rock's daddy.
Yeah, because he was a Rock's daddy in the Rock show. Yeah. So anyway, it goes the chat, and my two co-hosts said I'm dead.
Say the wig.
So it doesn't matter what it doesn't matter what movie I'm in. Rom-com dead. Transformers dead.
In a rom-com, it's an overdose.
It's dead.
Rom-com,
in a rom-com, it's an overdose. That's wild.
The comic relief always survives in a rom-com because it's a rom-com. So he's always good. He's always going to be in the end. Matter of fact, the comic relief is always the wisest person in a rom-com. So I got
a question. Not to cut you off, Dre. I just thought about it. Could they do? Well, what was Weekend at Bernie's for one thing, and then can we get a?
Hold up! You are not going to make me Bernie. So you and me can drag me around with my body.
I ain't dragging a damn thing. I'm gonna put your ass in a cart.
I gotta be Bernie.
I'm put your ass in a cart.
Oh man, we had Dre as Bernie. Hey, you in the whole movie?
I don't got no lines.
Oh, he's drunk. Don't worry about it.
I ain't got no lines.
He's good.
I ain't got no lines. Y'all taking me to the casino. Y'all see because y'all black. Y'all taking me to the club, and I'm over there with the glasses.
Using his credit card, Blue.
Yep.
All drinks on Dre.
Yep. That's crazy.
Now I gotta be on Tom and I'm not Tom and Jerry. So it just no matter what genre of music, just no matter. I'm in a Michael Jackson video, I'm dead. You ain't bad, you ain't pop. Oh
you
shit,
ain't nobody.
So I'm the person who got shot in the Smooth Criminal video.
In that order.
Oh God. All right, what's going on with Shadow Force? No Showtime. I don't know what is Shadow Force. Maybe I've been out the loop. I don't know what Shadow Force is.
What's going on with Shadow Force? No Showtimes. What is? I know what that is. I'm trying to think.
I don't know.
I know what that is.
It's a Toon Force. I can't even survive an anime. And trust me, all the comic relief always survive an anime because you can just get wished back. You know what I'm saying? Some special spell, something.
You'll be fine. I promise you, it'll be fine.
Let me give Puma Lee this last one.
Oh, the movie.
Oh, I can't believe it. Thank you, boy. Oh, you're the best friend.
With Kerry Washington and all that Shadow Force. I think that's what he's talking about.
Okay.
I must have been out the loop. Well, anyway, I'm dead anyway, so I don't know what's going on.
It'll be on Amazon. I know it's on Amazon. I think it's Amazon is gonna be playing on Shadow Force.
Mika, you killed me on Tubi and Amazon Prime.
She done killed you everywhere. You done put a resume in.
You keep thinking something. Hey, that wasn't even
Roberta,
me. That was
they out here picking on me, Roberta.
That was Drake cussing.
Yeah, because y'all killed me. Y'all killed me 80 times.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Roberta, they out here picking on me. I can't even. I'll be in a Christian cult film dead.
I mean, you're gonna be the first one to die in that. But I'm just saying, just whatever.
You think you'll survive Midsummer, Dre?
Heck no.
I'm just saying. There's no movie that y'all.
You're gonna end up in the bear.
That I'm what? Why do I have to keep?
You know what?
I mean, technically, the dude made it to the end. He just ended up in the bear.
In the bear.
I don't want to be in the bear.
He survived Jurassic Park.
Did you just laugh like that? Did you really just laugh like that?
Ornament.
Did you just really laugh at me like that? Like I can't survive Jurassic Park?
You know why?
Like I got a son that's so into dinosaurs that he will make sure that I'm good.
So he won't make it.
No, he ain't gonna make it.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, you survived it. There you go. You can
She's
start over.
On 5 minutes. I'm getting. Yeah, whoop everybody in the chat. Whoop everybody in the chat.
No, don't even be. Exactly.
Dre said, "Whoop everybody in the chat."
Whoop everybody in the chat. I'm saying I'm the first.
Exactly, Aisha. Exactly. Dre gonna try to pull up on a raptor, and me and
why
Blue
would I do that? What would
you got guns?
What would make
like
you think that?
No,
y'all made me the comic relief. Nah, y'all made me the comic relief. Don't try to make me an action star now. Shoot, no. I'm the comic relief nerd goof guy on the outside looking in.
And
so I'm the outside
nerd. You know what happens to the nerd?
In Jurassic Park, he survived.
No, he did.
Sam
yes,
Jackson
he did.
died.
Malcolm Campbell died. I mean, he survived.
No. Malcolm wasn't no nerd though.
Malcolm, yes, he was.
No, he
wasn't. He the one that gave you the theory of energy.
That don't make him no nerd though.
He said, "Look, just put the drop right here, and the energy."
Nah, that don't make him no nerd though. You know, two nerds, they died.
No, not in Jurassic Park. Actually, they're the survivors.
Yes, it is.
What's
the two nerds died.
What's the big dude
Samuel L. Jackson? That's because Ned was out here selling. He was out here selling stuff. He was selling raptor DNA to the rival company.
Was the comic relief.
He's locked inside of the systems.
Malcolm. Malcolm was the comic relief.
He ain't gonna make it.
That movie is boring. Now that I think
look,
about
I said the Predator. They said I could
be. That movie boring.
Look, hold up, Aisha. I said the Predator, and they said you ain't surviving that. You ain't no action star. You're the comic relief nerdy guy.
He almost survived the Predator.
They trying to kill me in the opening credits.
Which Keys? Which Predator?
She talking about the dude from Key and Peele. That dude.
He
died.
Yeah.
But y'all said I was going first.
Sterling K. Brown died also.
I backtrack. Yeah. I backtrack what I said. I said I would kill you halfway through the movie.
Dre, I didn't say I would kill you.
You a damn lie. Roll tape.
Well, you did. You weekend at you weekend at Bernie's me.
Oh yeah, weekend at Bernie's. That's right. I just said it too, didn't I?
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Exactly.
You literally weekend at Bernie's me. So not only am I dead in the movie, I'm literally getting carried around everywhere.
At least I'm trying to keep you in the movie.
I'm the black version of Bernie in the.
Put you around in a grocery
weekend at Max.
Weekend at Max.
We gotta go.
Weekend with the blur.
We gotta go because I'm tired of being murdered in the comment section and all of that. Yeah, I'm tired of being dead.
I'll make sure I put that on my story.
Incredible Hulk dead. What?
Dead.
With a car throwing at you.
Incredible Hulk dead. Captain America dead. Yeah. The Marvels dead. She-Hulk dead.
Coming to America dead.
Why I gotta be dead and coming to America?
Queen.
For real. Why do hold up. I gotta play this one more time before we go. Just to make sure that y'all still like the video, especially after y'all to kill me, and we done went 3 hours I'll be out talking about I gotta go. I gotta die.
Actually, we went an hour and a half just killing you. This not the whole thing.
Y'all sure did. Ain't that about a butt? I know.
Damn.
I be spawned. That's why I survive, because I'm spawned.
I meant, yeah, sure.
Dre, you're surviving Tremors. I wouldn't even be a Tremors. Dre would be we're back Mika from coming to. Hold up. Not Mortimer. We're back. Damn. Now I'm dead. I'm homeless.
I mean, apparently I'm homeless with you. So there's that. Don't feel so type of way.
Yo, we got.
You're the main starter.
Yes.
Oh man. If we made the whole movie about you though, Dre, like you'd be dead, but the movie would be about you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Said
like,
you be dead.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
I hate all of y'all. I hope y'all go to hell.
That's why you did.
Oh, you said I'm definitely surviving Tremors. Comic Release survives Tremors.
I mean, everybody survives Tremors, except for,
I think,
of course, the dude that got
one of the wives.
The dude that got ate through the tire.
Yeah. And then the wife died in the first one. Somebody's wife or somebody's girlfriend or something.
No, yeah, the wife dies when they pull the car underneath the ground. But all the quote unquote main characters survive.
I'm glad. Hold up, Puma Lee. I'm glad you enjoyed the laughter at my expense. Now I gotta go and find out what my motivation is.
You gotta go find yourself, Andre. Dre has to go find it.
I gotta go meditate.
Search.
Nope, I'm about to go meditate.
Matter of fact, let me go ahead and put. I'm gonna Photoshop us.
Ain't that no? You know what? We gotta go.
Thank
you so very much for tuning. Thank you so very much for tuning in to another
Now
episode
you gonna
of the
cry in the car?
Cry in the car.
To the Bird AF. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Hey Blue, what you got going on?
Yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because I'm dead. So I don't care what y'all got going on.
You do care what we got going on.
I
Let us
don't
plug our shit. Excuse me, Roberta. I'm sorry.
I'll be alive tomorrow to do a Blues News.
Ain't that about a hoe? Boy.
Bringing it to the people. Hopefully I have my screen back tomorrow, so I'll be good. I'll be alive.
What is up with the dude in the toilet? What's up with the toilet? What is going on?
I think he talking about Jurassic Park?
He gotta be talking about Jurassic. He was a lawyer. He was a lawyer, and he was evil, and he had to go.
Yeah. What you got, Mika?
Okay, so much going on. Let me check my calendar. Okay, so Wednesday I will be recording with a Bloody Good Time. We're gonna be talking Friday the 13th. Thursday I will be recording my own for Cinematic Nightmares. We'll be talking Bring Her Back. Saturday I will be interviewing the cast and the crew from The Devil Came to Duval. And top 5 this Sunday is going to be mirror horror.
Mirror horror, like as far as like having a mirror in it, or
yes.
Okay.
Well, I know a whole bunch of ugly girls who most definitely fit horror.
Don't do that. I mean, don't do that. That's why you did.
Fit that category. I'm dead anyway. It doesn't matter.
Also, I just recorded a video for Jaws 50th anniversary, June 20th. It will drop on June 20th. So Jaws, and also Friday the 13th is next Friday. So I might drop a video then too. I don't know yet.
Yeah. Oh, it is next Friday. Damn, I gotta work. First of all, y'all done made me ghoul from a Vampire in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
So, because who was the comic relief? Well, I mean, it was the vampire, so technically,
I mean, he eventually became a vampire. So there's you survived. There you go.
I'm a vampire.
Kadeem Hardison. You could be Kadeem Hardison. There you go.
No, I'm Eddie Murphy.
He died.
I don't care. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna be Eddie Murphy. Because evil is good. It ain't nothing wrong with getting a little piece of ass. His ass is good.
Evil ass. Ain't nothing wrong with some evil ass.
Can I get F in the chat since I'm this is y'all there, you know, y'all all let me expire around this mug like old milk expire. Like old milk, you know what I mean?
They sent you out like old Yeller.
Chat, right. There's no more there's not old Yeller. Hey Dre, come here real quick. I gotta talk to you. I gotta holler at you real quick. Come in the woods.
You to look at the flowers like they did.
Hey, go look at those. No, what they did on The Last of Us. Hey, go look at the ocean. It's so beautiful. And think about your wife before I let you go.
That's wild.
So this is the last episode of the Dre Mac Show since I'm dead. So y'all not getting nothing.
This ain't the Dre Mac Show.
This ain't the Dre Mac Show. This is the Blur Day Mac
Show.
Yeah, ain't gonna be nothing no more. I'm dead.
You'll be forgotten no more. I'll replay your video. You know what? We gotta go, y'all. We got to go.
Let me get up out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. No, ain't no peace in my heart. I'm dead. So let's get up out of here, y'all. Y'all take it easy. Thank you so very much. I'm not letting my bro die. And
you can go with him.
My brother's the only one. My brother's the only one. Anyway, peace and bye-bye. And I'm not dragging it up. It's over. All y'all in the chat and tell that lick ass.